Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
Is your work environment safe? It can be with help from EMC insurance companies. Use our loss control resources for online driver training, tools to avoid slips, trips, and falls, ways to improve workstation ergonomics, techniques for proper lifting, and so much more. Get safety videos and materials for your employees, all at no additional cost. When you insure your business with EMC. Learn more at emcins.com.
Honey, great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP, because everyone is a very important player.
Woohoo!
It's the Hawkeyes at Nebraska tonight, Friday night, Big Ten basketball, as we welcome you back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. The Hawks enter at 19-8 following wins at Ohio State and against Michigan State on Tuesday in Iowa City. With Nebraska, it's their senior night, and they take the Pinnacle Bank Arena court for the final time this season. They end the year with 3 consecutive road trips, starting with Penn State this weekend. Bobby Hansen and Gary Dolphin here at Pinnacle Bank. Bobby, Bryce McGowens is a leading candidate for Big Ten Freshman of the Year. He's averaging 17 points. Alonzo Verge, the Arizona State grad transfer, is scoring at 14 a clip, and he's also dishing out 5 assists a game. That's one of the best in that category in the Big Ten. Derek Walker's been around a couple years. He leads them with 6 rebounds. They've got good players. They've got options. They just haven't played together.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, I guess, for Nebraska and their fans as they sold all their tickets here to this arena, and they've sort of lost interest, if you will, a little bit with the way the season has gone for them. But to your point, Gary, they have talent, and it starts with a 5-star recruit in Bryce McGowan, a kid that probably will be considered a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft. He gets to the free throw line. He has the ability to break you down offensively and get your defense in tough situations, get to the basket. He leads the country, leads the Big Ten in free throws made as of yesterday, and he's 10th nationally, so you can't foul him. You got to keep him off the free throw line and contain him, keep him in front of you.
Bryce McGowan's at 83.5% from the foul line. He's made 140 of 168 free throws. There are some teams that haven't approached those numbers, so we'll keep an eye on that stat tonight. The Hawkeyes have done a really good job of late at the foul line themselves. In fact, they're one of the very best in the Big Ten as a team at 75%. Today's Hawkeye historical winning moment is brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, just south of Iowa City. Home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants, and more. March Madness is right around the corner. You plan on spending a good portion of it at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. And stop by Ruthie's Steakhouse while you're there. For our Hawkeye Nebraska historical winning moment, we go all the way back to 1976, November 27th. 3 Hawkeye newcomers spoiled Nebraska's dedication, the opening of their new $13 million Devaney Sports Center across campus here, named after the great Bob Devaney. Freshman postman Larry Olthstorn, guard Ronnie Lester, 17-year-old Ronnie Lester, and transfer Tom Norman led the Hawkeyes to a 71-57 season opening win. The Hawks were down early in the first half. The game had been tied 5 times, but Iowa took the lead for good on Bruce Sky King's baseline jumper with 6 minutes left to go in the first period. Later, Clay Hargrave left the game with a sprained ankle, so the Hawks were playing with one arm tied behind their back. But Terry Drake came in and provided Iowa with 10 points. Forward William Mayfield added 11. Remember Bill Mayfield? I loved his game.
I remember all those names, Gary. I was just a sophomore or freshman in high school, and that was a big win because it was the dedication, the inaugural game in the Bob Devaney Sports Center across campus.
Bruce King led the Hawks with 15. Cal Wolfsburg scored 10, 8 of those from the foul line. In fact, the Hawks shot 78% that night from the free throw line. That's our Hawkeye historical winning moment as Iowa beat Nebraska 71-57 in 1976. That's the 200th birthday of the great U.S. of A. That game. Coming up next, we'll look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard as we get ready for an 8 o'clock tip between the Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers here from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
At the Machine Shed, we serve certified Angus beefsteaks, and the difference is in the flavor. Try the Hay Baler Top Sirloin, or our customer's favorite, the Cattleman's Choice, stuffed with Swiss cheese, mushrooms, breadcrumbs, garlic, and spices, topped off with our award-winning Pioneer sauce. Dinners are served with fresh vegetables, homemade bread, and family-style fixins.
I-80 in Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 and Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyourBread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Facing a criminal charge or a complicated family law situation? Regardless of the circumstances, Carr Law Firm has a trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we will fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers set to tip off a little after 8 o'clock tonight here from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. I'm Gary Dolphin. Bobby Hansen will rejoin us a litor bit later on. Our engineer-producer is Corey Sheets, and welcome back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. Hawk fans, subscribe to the Fight for Iowa podcast feed to get full broadcast replays of the Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffery Hawk Talk radio programs, the weekly Fight for Iowa and Herky's Voice podcasts, exclusive game day content, and more. Head to your favorite podcast app and search for the Fight for Iowa podcast. Right now, we've got Monica Sonato and Caitlin Clark, a little duo interview with those two superstars off Lisa Bluter's basketball team. Great effort last night by the Hawkeye women as they held off Rutgers on the road 87-78. Caitlin had 32 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Monica over 20 points again. Warnock, Gabby Marshall. Pick a name. They're all performing and they're all contributing, much the way the Iowa men are, and we'll talk more about that as the evening wears on. So congratulations to the Hawkeye women. We were told today that the game with number 6 Michigan on Sunday at 3 o'clock at Carver Hawkeye Arena is a complete sellout. But you can hear the Hawkeye Radio Network version with Robbie and Jamie and the official Hawkeyes YouTube page, the broadcast of Iowa-Michigan, Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. The men get back home late tonight, then get ready for Northwestern Hawkeye Senior Night coming up on Monday with the Wildcats at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Let's take a look at the rest of the U.S. Bank scoreboard. We know when you invest in a community, the community invests in you. We're committed to providing high-quality, innovative products and services that meet the needs and demands of our customers. U.S. Bank Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Northwestern and Penn State have been underway now for a while. We'll get an updated score on that game here shortly. In baseball today, the Hawkeyes stay undefeated with a 3-1 victory over Pepperdine. Down in Texas, a tournament in Galveston. Major gets his second win of the young season. The Hawks are out to a 4-0 start under head coach Rick Heller. And boy, that pitching looks awfully good. Hopefully they can all stay healthy. And in softball, congratulations to Coach Renee Gillespie and the Hawkeyes. They're down at a tournament in Florida. They knocked off North Florida 3-1 this afternoon. They're playing Notre Dame as we speak. We'll get an update on that a little bit later. Hawkeye Athletic Director Gary Barta made the trip out to Lincoln here with the basketball team. He's proud as a peacock, as well he should be, the way winter sports are performing. The Hawkeye men are 19-8, 9-7 in conference play. The Hawkeye women are 19-7. They're playing for a Big Ten championship or a share of it on Sunday against Michigan. And of course, the wrestlers, ranked number 2, head to the Big Ten tournament, Big Ten wrestling championships next weekend. Gary Barta is extremely proud, given that this is, back-to-back years now. The Hawkeyes won 5 conference championships last winter, and they're well on their way to another successful campaign.
Last year we dubbed it the Year of Champions because we had all the champions. And knock on wood, this year's off to a great start. Football wins the Big Ten West and has, a 10-win season. Field hockey wins the Big Ten championship. And now, to your point, you've got Lisa Bluter's team, just making a great run. Fran's team coming together at just the right time. It looks like, knock on wood, 20 wins plus. And, and wrestling, of course, and all the great things that Tom and his team are doing, despite the fact that our best wrestler goes down in Spencer Lee. So I'm so proud of our coaches and athletes, just the momentum, just keeping that going.
Thanks to Gary Barta for stopping by for a visit. And Bobby Hansen, you know all about momentum, which we hope carries over tonight in this Iowa basketball game with Nebraska. Iowa's last 5 wins and 6 outings, which is a heck of a streak given who the competition's been. Their margin of victory, Bobby, is 19 points. And I know you got to score points to win, but this streak has had a lot to do with rebounding and defense.
Yeah, done a really nice job, Gary, of really concentrating on that. We talk so much about defense, and you try to get 3 stops and out. Well, 3 stops, to get those, you got to rebound the basketball. And if you can rebound, it leads to your fast break, get you going. The Hawkeyes are so much better when they can get that break going, get out in the open court. So everybody, all 5 guys have been involved in rebounding outside of your space, Gary. And that means, you might be blocking your guy out. The ball's bouncing around. Go get it. Go pick it up. Get those loose ball rebounds, and it's really a remarkable presence for the Hawkeyes that you can watch them really develop, and it's confidence. This team has grown in February, and I just love watching these kids play. Can't wait for this game here tonight.
If there's been a staple in that defense, it's turnovers. They're forcing a ton of turnovers, but they're also turning them into points.
Turn them into points, and the Hawks don't turn the ball over either, Gary. One of the best in the country, if not the best, on taking care of the basketball, and they're passing the ball so well, finding the open man, finding the guy that's got the hot hand.
Coming up next, we'll chat with the former Cyclone great, the head coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, Fred Hoiberg, as we head for shortly after 8 o'clock tip-off tonight from Lincoln, the Hawkeyes and the Huskers. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes. Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
At MidAmerican Energy, we harvest the wind to provide you with clean, affordable energy. But did you know our commitment to wind energy also creates jobs and generates millions in local revenue? That's money your community can use to fix roads, support first responders, and improve schools. MidAmerican Energy's commitment to renewable energy delivers positive results for our state. And it's one more way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Ladies, Gary Dolphin here. Authentic Brand's stylish line of products are designed by ladies for ladies. You will love the unique Hawkeye options available for your next tailgate. These same Authentic Brand styles are available to outfit your professional life as well. With Authentic Brand by TCB Companies, you'll look your best at the game, work, or anywhere in between. Outfit your life today at authentic-brand.com. Authentic Brand by TCB Companies.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the EMC Insurance pregame show. We're courtside. Gary Dolphin, Bobby Hansen, our engineer producer Corey Sheets, as we get ready for Iowa and Nebraska. It's senior night for the Huskers, and our interview with head coach Fred Hoiberg is sponsored by Grizzly Coolers. Shop now for Iowa Hawkeye Grizzly Coolers and drinkware at local retailers and online at grizzlycoolers.com. Grizzly Coolers, bear tough for hunting, fishing, and camping, and built to last for a lifetime of tailgating. I mentioned to Coach Hoiberg that senior night is always special. He went through it as a player and now a coach, and apparently I struck a nerve.
Well, it wasn't special for me, Dolph. We got beat on our senior night after, I think, winning pretty much every game at home. We played Oklahoma. I was 3 for 16, played one of the worst games of my life, went home, kicked over a lamp, and broke it. It wasn't real memorable for me, but that's the thing about this night is these guys will remember this. I played 100 years ago and still have that bad taste in my mouth on that last home game. But for these kids, it's different. I mean, some of our guys are getting recognized tonight still have a choice on whether they come back. But there's so many special moments. I remember all my great games in Hilton. Just had time in my life in that building, and to go in there one more time, it's emotional. It's a very emotional day. I was a little too wound up, I think, and, just had to remind myself, calm down, play your game, and, it's the same for these kids. So, hopefully we go out and play well tonight and hopefully give ourselves a chance.
So what do you take out of the Northwestern game the other night that you can build on tonight, Fred?
Well, the start hurt us, and then second half, we actually had some really good possessions. We missed 2 layups right at the rim. They converted, had a wide open 3. We just didn't make it. And, for us, they went on a little run on it. So, I thought the effort was there, and we just have to play complete 40 minutes. That's kind of the story of our season. And, it's something where I thought we gave great effort. We got back into it, made it a single-digit game towards the end, just couldn't quite get over the hump.
I remember sitting down with you 2 weeks ago, and the first words out of your mouth is, we've got to take care of the basketball. If we turn the ball over against the Hawkeyes, they're going to hurt us. And that's exactly what happened, unfortunately, for the Huskers.
Well, and that's exactly, if you turn it over, they're going to convert. And it's that was the story of that game. We actually got off to a good start. We had a 4 or 5 point lead with about 13 left, and then the wheels just fell off. And, give Iowa credit. They had a lot to do with the run that they went on by turning us over. We started taking quick shots. It didn't get back in transition, and if you don't, with the speed and the power of this lineup, it's death. So you have to take care of it. On shot, you got to get back. You got to locate the shooters, and with Murray the way he's playing right now, listen, he's going to make tough shots. You just have to try and make him take those tough contested ones. If he makes them, you shake his hand, and he can't get frustrated on it. So, he's just he's playing at such a high level. This team is really clicking, playing certainly the best basketball they've played all year, and I think it's a dangerous tournament team with the way they're built.
Good for Trev Alberts with his statement yesterday, and your job security going forward. You belong here.
Well, I'm thankful to be back. Obviously it hasn't gone the way any of us would have hoped to this point. We did take over, a situation where the only guy we had back was Thor, who had a couple good years for us. But, we took over a massive rebuild. We knew it was going to be some lean years at the beginning. This year we thought we were going to take a step. We just haven't gotten it done. I'm excited about the group we've got coming in. We'll have a nice core coming back, and we need to get off to a good start to gain some confidence. We just didn't win games early, and that really hurt our team.
Fred, thanks for your time as always. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dolph.
Nebraska head coach Fred Hoiberg, his Huskers, after senior night tonight against the Hawkeyes, they close out the regular season with 3 consecutive road games at Penn State, at Ohio State, at Wisconsin before the Big Ten tournament. Coach Hoiberg is sponsored by Grizzly Coolers. Iowa Hawkeye Grizzly Coolers and drinkware can be found at local retailers and online at grizzlycoolers.com. Another great Iowa company out of Decorah. Grizzly Coolers, bear tough for hunting, fishing, and camping, and built to last for a lifetime of tailgating. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton, each offering guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you next visit Hawkeye Country. Bobby Hansen and I call Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites home often throughout the basketball season in Iowa City and Coralville. Homewood Suites located right there in the Iowa River Landing. Coming up next, we'll hear from Hawkeye headman Fran McCaffery. He's presented by John Deere. Tonight it's Iowa and Nebraska here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyourBread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
You're not selling a product, you're selling a promise. When we're subject to horrible winters, hailstorms, windstorms, you learn quick that you really are selling a promise, not just collecting a premium.
An independent insurance agent on doing the right thing.
West Bend's the one company that I would feel confident calling the president of the company. I know he'd pick up the phone and we'd have a conversation.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 Degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 Degrees. Lennox, 72 Degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of circumstances, Carr Law Firm has trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That is Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
This is the EMC Insurance pregame show. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen. We're courtside at Pinnacle Bank Arena for Friday night Big Ten basketball between the Hawkeyes and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Tip time is scheduled for a little bit after 8 o'clock. Let's hear from Coach McCaffery now. He's brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealers, including Van Wall Equipment, with locations in Sac City and Nevada, Rock Island and Omaha, Perry, and in Oskaloosa. In this stretch, the Hawks have won 5 of 6 since the double overtime loss at Penn State, and their average margin of victory is 19 points. I mentioned to Coach McCaffery that everybody else is following Keegan Murray's lead.
We got a lot of guys producing. We made the lineup change. It was accepted. I mean, Joe T's been great off the bench. Tony's been great as a starter. Jabo obviously is killing it, and then Aaron Eulis plays both spots. Everybody's kind of stepping up in that stretch, and that has to continue.
Yeah, the other night in that second half, Connor and Chris had 5 of the a dozen or so threes, Coach. 7 rebounds for Rabracha, 4 assists for Joe T. To your point, they're playing with confidence and conviction.
They are, and they're contributing, as you pointed out, Dolph, in different ways, all of which I think is an example of unselfish play. Guys come in, they have different skill sets that complement one another, and they impact the game in different ways. Obviously, it's great when everybody's making threes, like the other night, but somebody's moving the ball down the floor, and somebody's passing the ball to that guy shooting a 3. We're getting stops and rebounds and run-outs. We got consecutive stops, which is a credit to our defensive intensity, execution, and our ability to be connected, and that's with a different group of people out there at various times. It's not, the same 5 or 6 guys. So I think all the guys are having fun as a result.
Coach, first time around with the Huskers a couple weeks ago, the stat that I reveled in was 24 points off 15 turnovers. You'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that goes back to the point we made a minute ago about defensive intensity. We chart consecutive stops, like I said, and that is a game changer because they're not scoring. We're getting run-out opportunities. We're developing confidence as the game goes on and making plays, and that's when we're at our best, quite frankly.
Fred got a vote of confidence yesterday from their AD, Trev Alberts, so they'll, I'm sure, be motivated to prove their AD correct, but they've got talent. I mean, the McGowan's might be the freshman of the year in the Big Ten. Let's start with him.
They got a lot of pieces. If you look at their roster, Bryce McGowan's a good chance to be the Rookie of the Year in the league. His brother, who's older, is a really talented player, had a really good year last year, started well this year, got hurt. Now he's back to being the way he plays. Webster, the transfer from Western Illinois, is made 200 threes in his career. He's a really good player. Walker, their center, is a terrific player, as is his Lat Mayan. And then Alonzo Verge, the transfer from Arizona State. Then you have Wilcher, the transfer from Xavier. Tominaga from the Japanese national team. I mean, you've got a lot of pieces, a lot of guys that can make threes, a lot of guys can go off the dribble. And, you know, you look at their record and you think one thing, but you look at some of the scores. I mean, up 7 with 4 minutes to go on the road at Michigan, and overtime with Ohio State here, you know, beat Minnesota here. It's a team that has our full attention.
And Pinnacle Bank Arena can be awful loud and rocking and rolling and raucous, which I guess you could say that about every Big Ten arena, but we've had some tough games with these guys in here.
Yeah, you know, they've had some really good teams over the years. And, you know, the atmosphere is typically good. There'll be a lot of Hawk fans here, and they'll be making a lot of noise, too.
Coach, good luck tonight. Let's keep it going.
Appreciate it, Dolph.
Whether or not all the fans show up tonight, the arena is sold out. And there will be a lot of Hawk fans, a lot of black and gold in the stands at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Our pregame visit with Iowa coach Fran McCaffery is sponsored by Van Wald Equipment. Nothing runs like a deer, especially when supported by the team at Van Wald Equipment. Stop by one of their locations and learn how to farm better, work smarter, and play harder when you run with Van Wald and John Deere. Mediacom is excited to sponsor all honorary Hawkeye ball kids again this season. If you'd like to sign up your son or daughter to be an honorary Hawkeye ball kid, go to HawkeyeSports.com/sponsored-contests. We're heading for an 8 o'clock tip between the Hawks and the Huskers. More ahead here on the EMC Insurance pregame show, including Bobby Hansen's Club Car Wash, keys to the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
Every drive to the basket begins with a single step. The path to your new future could start with a single click. IowaWorks.gov is Iowa's one-stop shop for occupation information with a database of more than 80,000 quality job openings statewide. Visit IowaWorks.gov to discover Earn As You Learn apprentice programs, as well as details on scholarships, job training, and classes to help you build a killer resume. The basket isn't going to come to you. Find your future. Visit IowaWorks.gov. Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffery this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
When did business insurance become one size fits all? At EMC Insurance Companies, we've known for more than 100 years that businesses have unique needs. It's why from coast to coast, we provide insurance packages that are designed and tailored specifically for nearly 500 different types of businesses. Add our expert loss control and quick claim services, and you can see why customers count on EMC to help protect what they've built. Find an EMC agent near you at emcins.com.
Hawkeyes and the Huskers going to tip it off a little after 8 o'clock tonight. Welcome back to the EMC Insurance Pregame Show. I'm Gary Dolphin. Let's hear from my broadcast partner, Bobby Hansen, right now. Bobby's keys to the game are sponsored by the official car wash of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Club Car Wash with unlimited memberships starting at just $20 a month. There's no better time to join the club. They're ready to get rid of the grime and the salt off your vehicle, given yesterday's storm that rolled through central Iowa and other parts of the great Hawkeye State. Visit clubcarwash.com. Find a location near you. Hawkeyes hope to provide a blizzard at the start of the game like they did over in Iowa City a couple weeks back, Bobby, and it began with turning Nebraska over, and they whizzed by them. Nebraska had an early lead. Didn't last long.
No, it didn't last long, Gary, and you want to make short work of this game as well. Don't allow them any confidence at the beginning. No hope that they can hang with the Hawks here tonight. But my number one key to the game is the start of the game. There'll be a lot of energy, man, with the honoring of the 7 senior Nebraska players. So I'm sure that team will be plenty juiced at the start. So you got to attack them. You just got to get them on their heels all night long. Limit the Cornhuskers to one shot, one and done, rebound and run. Establish your dominance early. Number one, Club Car Wash. Key to the game will be at the start. The second key is you got to contain their freshman sensation, the Big Ten freshman of the year, Bryce McGowan, number 5. Keep him off the free throw line. Leads the Big Ten. He's 10th nationally in free throws made. He has the ability to break you down defensively, get to the rim. He'll kick it out to the shooters, but he is looking to score. 6'7" point guard, number 5, Bryce McGowan. You got to contain him. Don't let him single-handedly beat you. And the third key is going to be what it's been when we out-rebound a team. So rebound, win the battle of the boards, you win the game. Hawks are 16-0 when out-rebounding the opponent. Control the glass once again. That is going to be the main key in tonight's game. You got to dominate the paint, dominate the boards.
44 rebounds the other night against Michigan State. That's hard to do against the Spartans.
Yeah, and that's what they hang their hat on for so many years of beating you on the boards. Tom Izzo commented on it. He thought he got ambushed, but that's just 5 guys paying attention. All 5 guys on the floor, rebounding out of your space, rebounding when the ball comes your way, and then going and retrieving the basketball.
10 offensive rebounds, too, by the way. The Hawks held their own against Michigan State, second chance points. When you do that, you got a chance to beat the Spartans. Those are Bobby Hansen's keys to the game, courtesy of Club Car Wash. With unlimited membership starting at only $20 a month, there's no better time to join the club. Visit clubcarwash.com and find a location near you. It's 15 minutes till tip-off. Presented by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Up next are the Mid-American Energy starting lineups and the Shields colors of the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyourBread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of the circumstances, Carr Law Firm has a trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we will fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That's car with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
Welcome back to Lincoln, Nebraska, with the Hawkeyes and the Huskers going to tip off shortly after 8 o'clock tonight. We're awaiting the conclusion of Northwestern at Penn State, and Penn State has a 7-point lead with about 2.5 minutes remaining out in Happy Valley. Northwestern led a good portion of the game, led at halftime, but Penn State, we've seen that act before. They rally back behind a veteran team, and they now lead the Wildcats by 7 here on the U.S. Bank Scoreboard Update. Let's give you our starting lineups courtesy of Mid-American Energy. No matter what type or size business you own, Mid-American Energy can help you save energy and add to the bottom line. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. That is Mid-American Energy. For the Hawkeyes, they're 19-8 on the season, 9-7 in Big Ten play, averaging 84 points a game, giving up 71. The Hawks are number 18 in the net rankings entering tonight's action. Philip Rebraca had 7 big rebounds against Michigan State on Tuesday. Will get the go at forward, 6'9", 230, the senior from Sombor, Serbia, averaging 6 points, 6 rebounds. Jordan Bohannon at the point guard, 6'1", redshirt senior from Marion Linmar. J-Bo's up to 11 points, couple rebounds, and a couple of assists. He's hitting 90% of his free throws. Tony Perkins at the off guard, 6'4", sophomore from Indianapolis. Tony had a solid game on the defensive end the other evening. Couple big rebounds. He's averaging 6 points, 2 boards. And he, likewise, is a 90% free thrower. Keegan Murray, the All-American, All-Big Tenor at 6'8", 225, the sophomore from Prairie High School in Cedar Rapids, averaging 24 points, 8 rebounds. He leads the Big Ten in scoring, shooting 56% from the floor. And Patrick McCaffery at 6'9", 200 pounds, redshirt sophomore from Iowa City West. Pat is putting up 11 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists. Bobby, McCaffrey's really come on here in the month of February.
Yeah, I like what Patrick's doing here. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He's making that three-point shot. He's a very capable three-point shooter. He's got his drives to the basket. He makes his free throws. But what he's been doing during this winning streak is rebounding the basketball, both offensively and defensively. And, yeah, he's got that length. He can help you out on the defensive end, going up and blocking shots, catching guys from behind. But, you know, he runs to exhaustion. Fran gets him out of the game, subs him in there. But I just like how he's developing, and the confidence is the main factor.
That Iowa bench will be important again tonight. Joe Toussaint, Aaron Eulis, Peyton Sanford, Chris Murray, of course, Connor McCaffery, who's knocked down 4 big threes in the last 2 games. Those 2 wins against back-to-back top 25 opponents, Michigan State and Ohio State. Those are the Hawkeyes for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Fred Hoiberg in his 3rd year. By the way, Fran McCaffery's in his 12th year as the head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hoiberg and the Huskers are 7-20, 1-15 in the conference, averaging 72 points, giving up 79. They'll start Alonzo Verge. He's out of Chicago, Thornton Township High School. He's a grad transfer from Arizona State. Alonzo, good with the ball in his hands, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists on average. He's one of the top assist men in the conference. Trey McGowan's at a guard, 6'4" junior from Pendleton, South Carolina. From Hargrave Military Academy in Pittsburgh, he's putting up 6 points, 4 rebounds a game. His freshman brother, Bryce McGowan's the reigning Big Ten Freshman of the Week. He could be the Freshman of the Year. His numbers bear that out. Likewise, Pendleton, South Carolina, 17 points a game. He's grabbing 5 rebounds and a couple of assists. He's 6'7" and a point guard, 180-pounder. He's just getting going with his career, the freshman. Lat Mayen, the junior at 6'9", 220 from Adelaide, Australia. He'll be at a forward. 5 points, 4 boards a game for Lat. And Derek Walker, young man out of Kansas City. He's a junior eligibility-wise, 6'9", 240 pounds. Huskers leading rebounder at 6 a game. He's putting up 9 points as well. Fred will come off the bench with C.J. Wilcher, Kobe Webster, the Western Illinois transfer. Keon Edwards will play. Keisei Tominaga from Japan will also see action tonight. And kid who got into the game against Iowa and Iowa City that played well, at least late in the game, Eduardo Andre, the freshman, 6'11" from London, England. Those are the Mid-American Energy starting lineups. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service, and proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball. Time now for the colors of the game presented by Shields. The Hawks are wearing their road black uniforms with the white and gold trim. The Huskers are wearing the home white with the maroon and black trim. Make sure you check out, let's call it the candy apple red and black trim. Make sure you check out Shields for all your Hawkeye gear. Shields right there with you in Des Moines, Sioux City, Iowa City, and Cedar Falls. There's 25 NBA scouts here tonight, including Scott Howard from Iowa Falls, longtime coach, longtime scout. Of course, his parents, Dale and Marilyn Howard, have their names etched forever on the outside of Carver Hawkeye Arena. The Howard family, very generous to the Hawks over the years. Scotty's here watching this game tonight. Then he's heading down to watch the Cyclones in Kansas State in Manhattan tomorrow. He's all over the country looking at players, and although he can't mention guys by name, you know who he's looking at. Those guys that can play 1, 2, 3 positions in the NBA.
Yeah, I think that can play 3 positions at both ends of the floor. And, you know, Nebraska has talent. Iowa has talent. And the thing that's amazing for me is how Iowa's starting to do this every year. I mean, if you go back, I mean, it's not, you know, obviously Luka last year, but Wieskamp and White before that. This program's in really good shape in terms of talent.
Tyler Cook is playing well in his stint in Chicago and elsewhere.
Yeah, in fact, I'm the general manager of the Nuggets G League team in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We played the Windy City Bulls the other day, and Tyler Cook kicked our brains in. We couldn't guard him. He's too strong.
He is strong, let me tell you. It's Big Ten basketball this year. I mean, how are you going to pick a player of the year in this league?
Yeah, I don't know. It's so competitive at the top. The kid at Purdue is terrific.
Kid at Wisconsin.
Keegan, the kid at Wisconsin. There's a load of talent in that league. And the other thing, there's so much good coaching that they develop so much talent. So it's a great league to watch. It really is.
You've got to be so proud of when you do get to Carver, looking up above the main entrance and seeing Dale and Marilyn Howard's name etched forever on that building. Such a basketball family, the Howards up in Iowa Falls. Must warm your heart.
You know, thanks for saying that. It really is. We're proud. My mom's 89, and she follows. She watches every game. She actually called Fran last week and said this is the most she's enjoyed watching the Hawks in several years. She loves this team, but it is proud for us. And I think my dad, what he and Mom set out to do when they made that donation is coming true. His deal was we've got to help develop talent, and Fran's doing it in that facility, it really makes our family proud and happy it happened.
Well, hi to Mom and everybody in the North Central I Club up at the top of the state, as I always like to say. Great to see you. We'll probably see you in Indy here in a few weeks.
I'll be there, and I'm sure the Hawks will play several days.
I hope Scott's right that the Hawks do play several days. We haven't gotten to Sunday in a while, Bobby.
It has been a while, my friend, and we're just taking one game at a time.
For sure.
And you got some big games coming up here down the stretch, and you're playing for seeding both in the NCAA tournament and in the Big Ten tournament. The higher the seed, the better you can advance. So, I like the way this team plays. I'm in 100% agreement with Marilyn Howard and Scott Howard. This is a fun team to watch. It's a team that you set your calendar to. Put it on your schedule. I want to watch this. I want to listen to this basketball team. I want to watch them win some games. And when you got players with talent that the Hawkeyes have, Keegan, Chris Murray, Jordan Bohannon lighting it up from the outside. Everybody, Fran talks about it. We have a team that all 12 guys contribute something when they come into the game, whether it's a rebound, a loose ball, a basket, a three-pointer, free throws, whatever it is, somebody brings something to the party.
Good to see Scotty Howard, and hello to everybody in Iowa Falls. My old buddy, Coach Bob White, and anybody associated with the North Central Iowa I Club. Hey, for every successful Hawkeye three-pointer that that the Hawks score this year, Wellmark contributes to area health projects. Through the program, the Hawkeyes have raised more than $175,000 courtesy of Wellmark. Now the team needs your help selecting this season's winning community. Nominate your hometown tonight at wellmark3pointplay.com or text IOWA, Iowa, to 97063. The opening tip, the Hawks and Nebraska, coming up next here from Lincoln. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
The Hawkeyes know a successful team works together to take the shot and score at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Case IH knows a thing or two about teamwork too. From tractors, planters, and combines to hay and forage tools, our equipment helps farmers meet their demands in and out of the field. Check out a winning lineup by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Hawkeyes and ask about 0% financing. Go Hawkeyes!
It's always more fun to be with friends as you cheer on your favorite team. Whether attending the game, watching at a bar, or hosting a party, it's very important to know that fans don't let fans drive drunk. Before choosing to drink, choose your team's MVP, a sober designated driver. Avoid the unsportsmanlike conduct of driving drunk by handing off your keys so that you, your passengers, and everyone on the road can be safe. Your team victory will only be worth celebrating if you and your friends make it home. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
In Iowa, we grow corn, a lot of corn. We love seeing our farmers in the fields, and although they're perfect strangers, we know them. We know them by their equipment covered in dust. We know them by their work ethic, where days off don't exist. We know them by the way they wave, passing strangers alike on a 2-lane road. We know them in the midst of our kitchen as we prepare another family meal. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. The Iowa corn farmers are proud to be on the sidelines for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by United Healthcare, proud sponsors of Small Business Spotlight. Sign up your small business at HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. Bud Light, it's for the fans. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shelter Insurance for your home and life. Visit your local agent or find us on the web at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Iowa Lottery, put a little play in your day with the Iowa Lottery. And by Hyatt Regency, caring for people so they can be their best. It's game time.
With a reverse dribble, step back 3, good. And the Hawkeyes have 3 long-range jump shots.
Hawkeye basketball is on the air. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now let's join Gary Dolphin for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
And let's send it around the network for station identification here at the top of the hour. Before we get underway, Iowa, Nebraska, Big Ten Friday night basketball from the Vault, Pinnacle Bank Arena in downtown Lincoln. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye basketball. Great radio stations like KJAN, AM and FM in Atlantic, carrying the Hawks, WMT, AM 600 in Cedar Rapids. In Des Moines, it's WHO, 50,000-watt stick. In Des Moines, AM 1040 on the dial. KNOD FM in Harlan at 105.3. In Marshalltown, hi to everybody listening in on KFJB, 1230 AM. In Mount Pleasant, KILJ, AM and FM. In Oskaloosa, it's KBOE, AM and FM. In Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, just across the river from McGregor and Marquette, it's WPRE, AM and FM. And out in Sioux Center, KIHK FM. Thank you very much, all of our Hawkeye Radio Network affiliates. We're starting a little later than normal tonight because Northwestern and Penn State have just wrapped up in Happy Valley. And how about the Nittany Lions? They've won 3 of their last 4, and they rallied to beat Northwestern 67-60. As the Northwestern, of course, comes to Iowa City on Monday night to provide Iowa's senior night entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely. Remind our fans that that game was moved from 8 o'clock to 7 o'clock tip.
Now we're going to enjoy our national anthem as United States Navy presents the colors, the Navy ROTC from the University of Nebraska.
Who are present but not in uniform may render the military salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Great job by Jason Frew, F-R-E-W, on tonight's national anthem. Looks like a former Nebraska student, big N on his shirt, and now the Navy ROTC will leave the floor, and we'll have the official introductions of tonight's lineups. The officials are Edwin Young, Keith Kimball is the referee, Brooks Wells is the umpire.
Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full
Nebraska's way of calling attention to social justice and equality. Lift every voice and sing.
Beautiful.
All right. So the concert has concluded.
They do have great acoustics here.
They do. Outstanding sound system at the Vault. The rest of our U.S. Bank scoreboard, we mentioned that Northwestern defeated Penn State rallied in the second half to beat Northwestern 67-60. Last night, congratulations to Lisa Bluter and the Hawkeyes. Caitlin Clark with 32 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, nearly another triple-double. Monica Sonano had 23 and 6. McKenna Warnock, 19 points and 4 rebounds, and the Hawkeye women defeat Rutgers 87-78. All that means is the Hawks play for the Big Ten, a share of the Big Ten title on Sunday afternoon, hosting 6th-ranked Michigan at Carver Hawkeye Arena. That game has been announced as a sellout. You can hear Robbie Brooks and Jamie K.B. Lang bring it to you here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Baseball today, the Hawks stay undefeated, winning 3-1 down in Corpus Christi. In baseball, the Hawks are now 4-0 on the young season. And Adam Mazier pitched the win. He is the Big Ten pitcher of the week. Hawks play tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Softball, the Hawkeye women beat North Florida 3-1 and lost to Notre Dame 2-0 at a tournament in Leesburg, Florida. The Hawks are 7-4 on the young season. So good luck going forward to Coach Renee Gillespie and her softballers. Gymnastics tonight, a final in. Minnesota edged Iowa 198.2025 to 196.375. And again, out at State College, it was Penn State 67, Northwestern 60. And now we're ready to play Hawkeye Husker basketball. That's our U.S. Bank scoreboard update. Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Iowa Corn. Here in Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn is a multi-purpose crop which benefits the entire state, feeds our livestock, nourishes our families, and provides clean burning fuel for the planet. Thank you, Iowa's corn farmers. That'd be a good time to, maybe you've already got them cooking on the stove. Wimmer's hot dogs for tonight's game. Nothing goes better with Hawkeye sports than Wimmer's meats. Wimmer's premium quality choice of hot dogs and sausages deliver the home game experience to your family and friends. Wimmer's, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Iowa basketball is sponsored by Mediacom. Not all internet is created equal. If you want unbeatable reliability, extreme speeds, and awesome whole home Wi-Fi, then demand Extreme. Powered by Mediacom. Last second thoughts, Bobby?
It's been a long pregame, my man. I'm out of words.
Longer than High Mass on Sunday, but
oh my!
You know, we all get extra grace for working so hard.
There you go.
On our pregame show, brought to you each every game night by EMC Insurance. But now we are ready.
We're ready
to get it on, as we used to say back in the day. The Huskers of Fred Hoiberg and Coach Fran McCaffery and the Hawkeyes. Nebraska's playing for pride and hopefully catch fire if you're a Husker fan at the Big Ten tournament coming up here in a couple weeks. For the Hawkeyes, it's all about climbing the Big Ten standings ladder. Still got an outside shot at the double bye. And obviously keep that momentum rolling. The selection committee really takes note of teams that are playing like Iowa this time of the year.
Finish strong, no doubt about it, Gary. And they like teams that keep advancing and play defense, rebound the basketball, play together as a team. You know, there's a certain amount of statistical analysis with the net ranking and all that, but there's also still a little bit of that eye test. And when you look at the Hawkeyes with the naked eye, Gary, you can see that this team is playing together, playing well.
Hawks play for win number 20 on the season tonight and victory number 10 in the Big Ten. Edwin Young will toss the ball up. It'll be Derek Walker Jr. at 6'9", jumping center with Keegan Murray, and here we go. Thanks for joining us on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Friday night, a rare Friday night Big Ten battle in Lincoln. Ball's in the air, and Keegan easily controls it to Tony Perkins. Now to Bohannon. He works the dribble in on.
And the matchup
Nebraska.
is Lat Mayan and Keegan Murray.
Trey McGowan's chasing Bohannon around. Here's Patrick McCaffery. Hawks attack the goal to our left. Tony Perkins with 15 to shoot. Nebraska man-to-man. And they are glued to the Hawk every time whoever catches the ball. Now 5 to shoot. A skip pass inside. I think intended for Rebraca, but Phillip tripped in the lane, went down. The ball sailed out of bounds. Not a good start for the Hawks. They turn it over. Good defense by Nebraska.
It was good defense, man-to-man. You're seeing them switch. Nobody's switching off of Keegan. It is Lat Mayen that has attached himself to him. Could not get Keegan the ball.
Here's Alonzo Verge. Transfer from Arizona State to Mayen. He tried to lob a pass backdoor to Walker. Patrick McCaffery slapped it right back at him. He drives inside, misses a shot. Contested by McCaffery. Good job at both ends of that play by Patrick McCaffery. He drives hard inside the lane, throws it to a trailing Tony Perkins. Back to P-Mac. And his pass is deflected, knocked away, stolen away by Nebraska. 2 turnovers on Iowa to start the game. Back comes Verge. Inside, jump hook up, no good, too hard. Rebound tip and controlled by who? It's out of bounds off of McCaffery. It'll stay with Nebraska. Hawks a little sluggish here in the offensive end to start the game.
Yeah, and Fran's lighting up Patrick. He's telling him, wake up, man. Come on, let's go. But Patrick just shaking his head. All right, I got it. Got to get your hands on those loose balls.
It's been a long day laying around the hotel. Side out. Nebraska brings it in with 15 to shoot. Verge with a behind-the-back dribble. Nice move, gets into the paint. Rebraca picks him up, shuts the door. Now here's McGowan's driving inside. His layup, no good, too strong. Strong rebound by Perkins. Tony's pedaling the other way. McCaffery pulls up, shoots a 3 in transition. Good. McCaffery hurts the ankle again. And he's right back up, limping around, but I don't think anybody was underneath him. He shot it right in front of us, Bobby. It went down, then he crumpled to the floor.
Just came down in an odd manner, and he's not going to come out of the game. He's going to stay with it, but that'll help his confidence after those early 2 turnovers.
Hawks get the first lead of the night, 1.5 minutes in. It's 3-0. Verge with a double move run into by Tony Perkins, and that'll be a bumping foul on Tony, his first, team's first. Bryce McGowan's will inbound. Right in front of us here. Keegan Murray waving those wings in front of him. Now to Walker, Derek Walker for Lat Mayen, open floor left wing. Freshman Bryce McGowan's. Kid's got talent, long and lanky at 6'7". Keegan Murray, though, won't let him go anywhere. 8 to shoot. Here's Walker on a give and go, drives inside, backs into Rebraca, shot up good with the left hand off glass. A lot of contact in there, and Walker played through it. He's a tough guy, 230 pounds. And here's a moving screen on Rebraca. Fran McCaffery is unhappy with that call. He is unhappy with that call on Rebraca.
He just put the referees on notice.
Yeah, I want it both ways. I want it called both ways. 3-2 Iowa. 17:54 to play in the first half. Hawks up by a point. Nebraska gets the ball on the illegal screen by Rebraca. Verge drives it hard right baseline. Backs the dribble out into the corner. Now to the wing. Takes a peek inside to Walker. Hawks are in a, looks like they're in a zone. Here's a baseline drive. Obvious walk and a little delayed whistle, but they called it. Brooks Wells was standing right in front of McCaffery on the bench.
Tony Perkins got caught on Walker, Derek Walker inside. They tried to find him. Tony did a nice job fighting over the top, Gary, and really forced that travel. Nowhere to go for Nebraska offensive player.
Both teams struggling with their execution in the offensive end. 3-2 Iowa. 2.5 minutes gone opening period. They're playing hard in the defensive end. Here's Keegan, a step back 3, no good. Top of the circle. Rebound kicks to the wing and grabbed by Alonzo Verge. He comes all the way down himself. High post right, holds up, gets the dribble inside. Little pop-up jumper's good.
That's what he does right there. Young man transferred out of Arizona State. He is a one-man crew. If he gets going, dribble drives.
Bohannon jump shot, good. Swished it through. Why Trey McGowan's backed off Jordan, I have no idea. Jordan
Didn't
said,
read
thank
the
you very
scouting
much.
report. Yeah, hadn't watched
5-4 Iowa. Iowa back in front by a point. 16:49 to play opening half. Just underway here in Lincoln. Verge holds up at the foul line, gets it to Lat Mayen. He can't free up from Patrick McCaffery. Forces a shot up and didn't draw anything. Iron, net, nothing. Good defense by Patrick McCaffery. Here's Keegan getting inside. Scoop layup is good. That's what he does. 2 defenders. He shucked them both. and set it up and in.
That's what his game has improved so much. His aggressiveness, going to the basket, not giving it up, Gary. And even when he gets physical contact, he still can complete the play at the rim.
Hawks extend the lead to 3, 7-4. Nebraska with Bryce McGowan's on the wing. Gets a screen from Walker. Now McGowan's is handed off to Philip Rebracha. Shoots over the top, rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound, saved from out and up. Couldn't quite save it. Keegan Murray and Derek Walker were arm wrestling for it. Out of bounds off Keegan. And Nebraska will get 20 on the shot clock, 16:03 on the game clock for the first half. They'll bring it in left of the square. Bryce McGowan's will do so. Tosses it out top for Verge. Verge around a screen by Trey McGowan's. Inside to Walker. Jump hook good. He just backed Philip Rebracha down and flipped it up and in with the left hand. 7-6 Iowa. 15:50 to play in the opening half. Here's Perkins. Hard drive right baseline. Reverses motion to Keegan Murray. Patrick McCaffery left side. Keegan to the right wing. A three. In and out. No good. Man, oh man, it was halfway down. Hop back out. 15:35 to play. Nebraska with a rebound. Shoots for the lead. McGowan's all the way. No. Lays it up there off the left of the iron. It rolled off. Great move. Here comes Keegan Murray going coast to coast. He's run into and fouled by Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming for Iowa when play resumes. Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by Mid-American Energy. If you need to recycle old working refrigerators and deep freezers, visit Mid-American Energy for details plus energy-saving tips. And we're brought to you tonight by Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch. Bud Light proudly welcomes back Hawk fans to Carver Hawkeye Arena. Hard to believe, just one home game remaining. Senior night Monday tickets are available. Please come on out and support the Hawkeyes. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Don't let life get in the way of what's most important. Visit shelterinsurance.com to learn more. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
We're off and running in Lincoln. The Hawkeyes with a 7-6 lead on Nebraska. 15:24 to go in the opening half. Big Ten hoops Friday night from Pinnacle Bank, the vault they affectionately call it. Keegan Murray was driving to the basket, got fouled before we left for break. And they now say it was not a shooting foul. So the Hawks will have the ball underneath out when play resumes. Iowa's gotten off 5 shots, made 3. Nebraska with 3 baskets in 9 attempts. Rebounds are even at 4 apiece. Hawks have turned it over 3 times, Bobby. Enough of that.
Yeah, 2 of them by Patrick early. A little bit nervous, a little bit excited, but he did settle down and knock down that 3-pointer. The Hawkeyes are 3 for 5 from the floor, 60%. Nebraska just 3 of 9, but those 3 baskets have all come inside. Points in the paint, 6 for Nebraska, 2 for Iowa.
Happy birthday, happy Hawkeye birthday to passionate Hawk fans Chris and Papa, Grandpa, and Matt up in Sioux City. Listening in, watching in tonight on the Hawkeye Radio Network. No changes in the Iowa lineup. It'll be Bohannon to inbound right of the goal in the Iowa end. And here we go with Iowa leading 7-6 over the Huskers. Bohannon to Keegan. Keegan backs down Lat Mayen. He's ISO'd on him. Drives left baseline, reverses into the lane. Now to Tony Perkins, high post left. Tony slides down the key. Back for Keegan, 13 to shoot. McCaffery hits the deck inside. Here's Perkins to Rebraca. He's driving hard in on Derek Walker. Nowhere to go to Perkins. 4 seconds to shoot. Tony backs in, turns, squares up, hits the jumper. He's getting better and better at that move.
He's strong. Got strong upper body. Realized shot clock winding down. It was inside of 3 seconds, Gary. Tony made the move, the spin, the jumper from 12.
Well use on that possession. Well use of the ball, and then the score on that possession. They drained 30 off the clock. 14:40 to play in the half. Iowa up 3. Near steal by Keegan Murray of a sideline pass, but a great move by McGowan's after he whiffed on it. He had a free run to the basket down the left side of the key, and he lays it up. And boy, Nebraska's scoring a lot of baskets early in close.
All of them. All 4 of them are in the paint, Gary. That's 8-4.
Iowa leads at 9-8, 14:20 to go first half. McCaffery has the ball peeled out of there on a double team. Somebody's got to be open. It was Bohannon in the corner, but Patrick couldn't find him. 13 to shoot. Keegan Murray to Bohannon. Shot fake, gets inside, now backs to the wing. Backs up to the wing. A 3 going to his left, no good. Offensive rebound, Keegan Murray. Tony Perkins is open for 3. Lobs it up there and down through. Tony's hit the last 2, and the Hawks are up 4, 12-8.
Yeah, you can just see his confidence grow. He called for that pass. Keegan, a nice offensive rebound, far right corner. Tony went to the top of the key, called for it, received the pass, and calmly knocks down the 3.
Here's a drive to the basket, then a throwaway, but run down by Nebraska in the open floor. Verge drives it in. Bounce feed, Derek Walker, another layup.
Again,
all 5 Nebraska field goals. Now one of them outside 3 feet. 12-10 Iowa. Perkins turns the corner to Rebraca. His wing jump shot is no good. Keegan Murray with another rebound, ripped away from him by Lat Mayen. Good job by Mayen. Peeled it away from Keegan. Had both hands on it, but hadn't secured it yet. Nebraska shoots for the tie. 12-10 Hawkeyes. Here's a give and go to Derek Walker. He throws it to the corner. Mayen's open for 3. Good. Well, Nebraska's heating up. Huskers in front 13-12. Iowa on the attack. 12:57 to play in the half. Bohannon bounces a feed to Tony Perkins. Now to McCaffery. Patrick drives left wing. Pull up jumper, good. Right down through. Everybody collapsed inside. McCaffery had a free look from 15 feet.
Nice move too. He didn't go too far into the paint, Gary, and throw up one of those off-balance shots. He squared up his feet from 12 feet away on the left wing and knocks it down.
14-13 Iowa, but not for long. Trey McGowan's beat Jordan Bohannon off the dribble drive. The left wing. And the Hawks are back down 15-14. Both teams trading baskets now. 12.5 to play in the first half. Here's Keegan Murray. He's been roughed up physically here in the first 7 minutes of the game. Tony Perkins, that is, takes the dribble right side in front of the Nebraska bench for McCaffery. Now 8 to shoot. Hawks are using a lot of time every possession. Patrick forced the jump shot. No good. Nebraska's man-to-man has been tough.
Been tight here the last couple of minutes. Hawkeye's got to find a way to get to the hoop.
Here's Verge. A dunk inside to Derek Walker. Well, the Huskers are attacking the basket in close. Verge with a pretty pass to Derek Walker. He's got game. He's muscular and he's big out of Kansas City. Nebraska by 3.
He averages 9. He's got 8 already.
17-14. The Huskers lead it with 11:35 to play. Bohannon works the dribble left wing. Into the corner to McCaffery. Patrick looks for a cutting Keegan. Finds him, turns, shoots. No good, but he's fouled. And Keegan ends up on the floor again. It's pretty, this is Caitlin Clark's game plan here. Get physical. Knock her all over. They're doing the same thing with Keegan Murray here tonight.
Well, they
playing through it.
Got the call on that one. Lat Mayen picks up his first foul. Come out of the timeout. 2 free throws for Keegan.
Nebraska, though, leads 17-14 with 11:27 to play in the first half. For every successful Hawkeye three-pointer made this season, Wellmark contributes to area health projects. Through the program, the Hawks have raised about $175,000 courtesy of Wellmark. Now the team needs your help in selecting this season's winning community. Nominate your hometown at wellmark3pointplay.com or by texting IOWA to 97063. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
You build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Hey, burger fans. This is Jill from the Burger Shed, inviting you to come out and grab a burger tonight. While you're here, get your hands on my personal favorite, the Farmhouse Burger. This mighty burger is topped with a fried egg, hash browns, bacon, jam, and American cheese. If burgers aren't your thing, we have plenty of other Shed classics like the pork tenderloin and a killer brisket dinner too. Don't forget to sweeten your meal with our real ice cream shakes. Burgers, beers, and a bunch of BS. Burger Shed, Bass Pro Drive in Altoona.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
The Hawkeyes and Huskers brought to you by Walmart Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Nebraska with a 5-0 run has grabbed the lead away from Iowa, 17-14. Hawks led by 4 early. Nebraska leads it by 3, 17-14. Keegan Murray, though, at the line to shoot 2 free throws when play resumes.
Well, we look at current trends here, Gary, that they give us the stats up here. Nebraska is 5 of their last 5 field goal attempts. Look at those points in the paint. 14-4 in favor of Nebraska. You have to clean that up. Exactly what Fran McCaffery told him in the huddle during the timeout. We got to get tougher inside.
They're feeding that post, and the Hawkeyes post defense, they're trying a lot of different things. Nothing working to this point.
Yeah, they're playing over the top. I mean, they're fighting out there. And Derek Walker, you know, he's a big, strong inside player. Just stay behind him. Force him out a little bit further than he wants to be on the low block in there. Make him shoot a jumper over the top. And I just don't think he has that in his game. But he certainly got the alley-oop dunks and the layups in his game.
Fran goes to the bench. So does Fred Hoiberg. Keegan Murray will shoot 2. Chris Murray is out there now. Bohannon stays in. Joe Toussaint and Connor McCaffery join the mix. Free throws good by Keegan. For Nebraska, Kobe Webster comes in. He'll be at the point guard. Lat Mayen stays in. Eduardo Andres, 6'11", will come in for his first trip to the floor. And let's see, C.J. Wiltshire, freshman from Plainfield, New Jersey, also in the game. Hawks are going to press man-to-man. Nebraska methodically works it down the floor. Huskers have taken good care of the basketball after 15 turnovers in Iowa City a couple weeks back, led to 24 Iowa points. 17-16 Nebraska. 11-12 to play in the first half. Eduardo hands off to Lat Mayen. He lobs up a 3, way short, out of bounds. The Hawks will take over. We'll give them that. That might be their first shot from the perimeter since the game started.
Yeah, Mayen hit the corner 3 earlier, so he get a little heat check, they call that, Gary, to see if I'm still hot. Well, he's about a foot short.
They're 1 for 3 from distance. Iowa shoots for the lead. Toussaint drives a pass left wing to Chris Murray. Shot fake, gets inside. Might have been swatted away from behind. He got the shot off, but Eduardo Andre comes up with it. No score. Here comes McGowan back for Nebraska. He drove right into a double team, and they get Iowa for the 2-shot foul. McGowan created all the contact there, and
that's his game, Gary.
Yeah, he'll drive right at you. I don't know who they got it on.
Connor
McCaffery. 10:44 to play, first half, and one of the Big Ten's better free throw shooters toes the line. The freshman Bryce McGowan's out of Pendleton, South Carolina. Hexton, he misses.
He wants to get to the free throw line at least 7-8 times a game.
84%. Don't blame him. But he missed the first. Nebraska's lead is still 1 at 17-16. Second one takes flight. It is good. Crawled in, thought about coming out. Huskers will provide some soft pressure. Toussaint easily breaks it. Into the corner to Keegan Murray. Cross court, Bohannon open for a long three. No good short. Rebounded Andre. The kid at 6'11" out of London, England for Nebraska. 18-16 Huskers, 10:25 to go first half. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night for Hawkeye basketball. Now McGowans puts the ball on the floor. The freshman drives it in on Bohannon. Drives into him. Layup attempt no good. Ball slapped around and taken away by Chris Murray. He lost it. Poked away out of bounds. Fortunately, it stays with Iowa. Andre reached in from behind. Fran McCaffery's going bonkers over there on ball security for the Hawks.
Well, you can see a different Nebraska team than you saw a couple of weeks ago.
Well, they were embarrassed.
They're embarrassed. They're playing with some intensity, some defensive energy here, and he's just staying on top of his guys.
98-75, Iowa won. Connor McCaffery will try another three. Good again. He hits his first. Puts up the three fingers. Man, is he been hot. 10 minutes to go first half. The Hawks are back in front, 19-18. Here's Verge quickly down the floor, beating Toussaint. Lobs a pass inside, fumbled away by Andre, but it kicks right to a teammate in Verge. So the Huskers keep the basketball. Verge drives in on Bohannon. Bohannon shuts the door. Here's a lob three. Good. Way out in the left wing by Trey McGowans. Nebraska with a long three. They're back in front. The Huskers lead at 21-19. Now Bohannon gets caught with a shoe on the sideline in front of the Nebraska bench. Turnover Iowa, unforced error. That's 4 turnovers on the Hawkeyes with 9:38 still to play in the first half.
Just one for Nebraska, a team that turns it over a lot.
21-19 Hawkeyes. Iowa needs a stop here with the Huskers on top. 21-19. Verge around a screen, frees up from Toussaint, throws back on point Wilcher. Fumbled the pass, but gets it back under control. Now to Verge. He works the dribble in on Connor McCaffery. Behind the back pass to Wilcher. Wilcher was fortunate that he saw that coming, and now a foul called on Iowa as Wilcher drove to the basket. They're going to get Joe Toussaint for a 2-shot foul. Well, the Hawks are seeing these fouls mount up. 9:13 to go in the half. Wilcher steps to the line, a 65% free thrower, and Nebraska leading 21-19. First one's up and good. Matches the Huskers' biggest lead. We've had just a couple lead changes, no ties. Wilcher makes them both. 23-19 Huskers. Aaron Eulis in the game. Gets it to Toussaint. Corner pass for Keegan Murray.
Got to get him going.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's yet to get going. He's doubled. Dribbling on the wing, and a foul, reach-in foul called on Nebraska. Alonzo Verge, his first. Huskers' third team foul. 9:02 to play in the half. Nebraska by 4, 23-19. A much more motivated Nebraska team than we saw in Iowa City a couple weeks ago. Here's Keegan Murray on the wing to Aaron Eulis, and a traveling call on Eulis. Another unforced error. It's 5 turnovers on the Hawkeyes. They average 8 a game, and we still got 9 minutes to play in the first half.
Just going a little bit quick when this defensive intensity that Nebraska has brought here tonight makes it go a little faster.
Nebraska almost carried the ball
twice.
Kobe Webster saves the turnover. Here's Andre. Eduardo Andre hands off to Wilcher. He's chased by Chris Murray. They lob it inside to Andre. He's got Connor McCaffery on. Now they come and double team him. And here's a drive to the basket as he hands it off. 1 to shoot. Going to be a shot clock violation on Nebraska. Good defense by the Hawkeyes.
Real good defense by the Hawkeyes. They forced it to the 30-second violation. They were fumbling. Referees blow the whistle. Stops the Iowa fast break, and Fran wants an explanation.
It was a turnover. The shot clock went off about the time that Toussaint got it under control.
Yeah.
So referee discretion there. Connor McCaffery hit a big 3 a minute ago. Gets into the paint. No look bounce pass to Keegan Murray. The shot blocked by Eduardo Andre. He's played well against the Hawks. Here's Verge. A little shaky with the dribble. Gets into the front court, and then he's knocked down by Joe Toussaint. And Iowa has its 5th team foul with 8:12 to go in the first half.
2 on Joe Toussaint. He'll come out of the game. Peyton Sanford in.
Let's hope Peyton is hot like he usually is off the bench. 23-19 Nebraska. 8:12 to go in the game. Or the game's first half. And it's Kobe Webster, the 6-foot senior from Indianapolis, inbounding along the sideline to Wilcher, right back to Webster. As Nebraska looks to build on a 4-point lead. Peyton Sanford picks up Webster. Verge thought about a corner three. Ulis covers him up. Now he drives in on Ulis. Drop step, fumbled the ball away, and traveled. Well, Iowa's defense has been airtight the last two possessions. They need to get it going in the offensive end.
Yep, that's a problem right now, Gary. For the Hawkeyes, they are 7 of 15, but turning it over too many times. 5 turnovers to 3 for Nebraska. Good defense that time by Aaron Ulis.
Hawks have not scored in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Murray with 4 points. Hawks are, Nebraska, meanwhile, 6 of its last 8 trips down the floor. They've scored something, either free throws or baskets. And yet the Huskers only lead by 4. Iowa basketball when we come back. You don't need countless insurance companies. You need one insurance company you can count on. And that insurance company is EMC. Find your agent at emcins.com. Law enforcement is cracking down on wearing seatbelts, Hawk fans. The Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Nebraska 23, Iowa 19. 7:57 to play first half. We'll be right back to Lincoln in a minute. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Did you know that as a Mid-American Energy customer, nearly half of your life is powered by the wind energy we provide? That means when you're at home fixing a snack, or at work sending emails, you're using wind energy. Investing in wind helps us keep your rates low. Renewable wind energy. It's clean, affordable, and powerful. And it's one more way Mid-American Energy is obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield's coverage of Hawkeye basketball. Nebraska taking the attack to Iowa inside. That's what most teams have tried to do all year long against the undersized Hawkeyes. Bobby, unless Agundale or Riley Mulvey are in. Of course, they're still young thoroughbreds learning the game, and Nebraska's been successful so far, shooting 53%.
Yeah, especially the guy that starts inside there, Derek Walker, the transfer. Freddie likes to run his offense through his big guy inside. He has got 8 points, averages 9. He's 4 of 4 from the floor, and then they come in with big Eduardo Andre. He doesn't do much, but he gave them really good minutes there for the last 4-minute segment. Now you're going to get Derek Walker back in there. You better get him under control.
Patrick McCaffery and Tony Perkins with 5 each to lead Iowa. Keegan Murray has 4. And the Hawkeyes try to cut into that Nebraska 4-point lead. Ulis hands off to Peyton Sanford. Rifles a pass to McCaffery. Left wing for Chris Murray. His 3 is no good strong. And a foul called on Keegan over the back. Just his first. That's 16 fouls on the Hawkeyes. They got to be careful here. Nebraska, one more, and they're at the foul line for the remaining 7:45 of the first half. Verge trots into the front court, throws to Wilcher. Right side for Trey McGowan. Right around Peyton Sanford, sets it in. That is a tough guard man-on-man for Peyton Sanford. Nebraska extends the lead to 6, 25-19. Ulis around a screen, gets to the basket. He lays it up and in. Great screen by Chris Murray. Freed up Ulis for the layup.
Yeah, you need some offense out of Aaron Ulis. He's going to get some minutes here in tonight's game, so good to see him set a screen for him. Free him up. Nobody meets him at the rim.
McGowan's for 3 out on the wing. No good. He forced shot that. 25-21 Nebraska. Sanford rebounds for the Hawkeyes. Here's Chris Murray back. Stand still 3. No good. Short. First one was long. That one was short. Rebounded by Walker. Derek Walker. Want to get that first name right. Here's Verge stumbling through the lane, but gets the pass to the wing. A long jump shot is good by Kobe Webster. Nebraska raining threes, and they're up 7, 28-21. Connor McCaffery tries to match it and does. McCaffery 2 for 2. He's 2 for 2 the last 3 games.
Yeah, shooting it with confidence, Gary. The Hawkeyes reversed the basketball, found him open in the left wing. Connor, no hesitation, drains his second 3 of the first half.
28-24 Nebraska, 6:23 to play in the first half. Nebraska slows it to a walk. Verge gets a screen, holds up high post right. Backdoor lob to Derek Walker. We've seen this before. He throws to the corner. A 3 is no good. Rebound tipped by Chris Murray, and a foul over the back on Derek Walker. And he knew it.
His second.
Walker working hard inside. He's going to have to come out.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. Fred may leave him in the game, Gary, because this Eduardo Andre, who was in there, he's going to come in. But Eduardo played good in the little stint that he had. But he's going to have to stay. He got him late. Didn't make it to the scores table.
Make it. Hawks bring the ball down the floor.
Go
down,
right at him.
Down 4. Here's Connor McCaffery. He's hit 2 big trays in the first half. Ulis, right wing, Chris Murray. 5:50 to play. First half. Shot fake Sanford. Goes inside. Throws it up there too hard. Had the layup and missed it. Peyton struggled with that shot in close here of late. A little over anxious. Here's McGowan's to Walker. Into the corner. Back to the wing. And a traveling call on Walker. 1 or 2 mini passes there.
Yeah, they had an open look in the wing. The Hawkeyes do a nice job defensively covering up, closing out, taking it away. The pass over to Wilcher. Wilcher did a little dance out there at the 3-point line and called for the turnover.
I thought Derek Walker had the dunk or the layup inside, and he threw it to the corner. Hawks will take it. 28-24 Nebraska. 5.5 to go till the break. First half of play. Keegan Murray with 4 points. He lobs to brother Chris, high post right. Chris puts it on the floor, drives in on Andre. Jump hook, no good. Rebounded Andre. He might have pestered that shot.
He's long, he's tall, and he's learning how to play the game.
So the Hawks hustle back on defense. Young Bryce McGowans waits for brother Trey to come get it. He drives around Ulis, forces a shot up and in off the square. Boy, they are really attacking inside. 30-24 Nebraska. 5 minutes to play first half. Connor McCaffery wants Keegan Murray. They're fronting him. And he throws to Sanford, top of the circle. Peyton, right wing, Ulis. Shot fake, puts the ball on the floor with 12 to shoot. Sanford gets inside. Pass is knocked away, intended for Chris Murray. Another turnover on the Hawkeyes. Deflected away in Nebraska with a quick hands. Looking to add to a 6-point lead. Bryce McGowan's with it. Hawks need a stop. Here's Andre. Whirls in on Chris Murray, and Chris gets called for the shove. And Nebraska will be shooting free throws for the remaining 4.5 minutes of the first half. First foul on Chris Murray. Lat Mahan comes back for Nebraska. Trey McGowans is out. Senior night in Nebraska. You would expect him to play with a little extra gas, and boy, are they. Bohannon re-enters. Aaron Ulis is out. Patrick McCaffery comes back. So it's Connor and Patrick, Chris and Keegan Murray, and Jordan Bohannon. No, I have to take that back. Rebracha is in for Chris Murray. Free throws missed by the big fella, Eduardo Andre, the front of the 1-and-1. So the Hawks catch a break. Keegan Murray gets inside, throws a shot up, no good. Rebracha with a weak side rebound. Drop step, throws to the wing. Connor McCaffery right back inside to Rebracha. He muscles in on the big fella Andre. Scores with the left hand. Beautiful move by Philip Rebracha.
He worked hard for that one, Gary. Big old Eduardo Andre hovering over the top of him. Kept his arms up straight. Philip found a open space between the arms.
4 minutes to go first half. Iowa back to within 4 of the Huskers. 30-26. Andre, high post left. Puts the ball on the floor. One bounce dribble. Now hits a cutting Mahan. Fumbled it away. Gets it back. Throws back out top to Webster. He thought about a 3, but Connor McCaffery got on him in a heartbeat. Now he drives around Connor, forces up a shot, no good. Iowa with a rebound. Good defense by Connor McCaffery. Here's Keegan into the front court. For Connor. Hawks with the ball down 4, 3.5 to play. Patrick McCaffery for 3. Good. That tightens it up. Huskers 30, Hawkeyes 29.
Nice shot by Patrick on the left wing there, but a better job by his older brother, Connor, that surveyed the court, got him under control, and then made the play, dribble penetration, kick out to brother Patrick.
Patrick's got 8 to lead the Hawks. Here's Webster. for freshman Bryce McGowans. 1-point lead for Nebraska. Webster throws up a deep three and hits it. My goodness, was that long. Oh, boy.
Senior going out in blaze of glory.
33-29 Nebraska. 2:55 to go first half. That's 4 3-point goals by the Huskers. 4 for 8 in the first half. The Hawkeyes are 5 for 11. This guy's got a couple of them. Patrick McCaffery, double team, has the ball knocked away. Rebraca picks up the loose change. Jump hook is no good. Ball punched out, though, to Connor McCaffery by Keegan Murray. Right back inside to Rebraca. And he is drilled hard. He'll shoot free throws when we come back. Both teams muscling up inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of bodies inside there. Pretty pass by Connor McCaffery. He could have taken a three right there, Gary, but he whipped it inside to Philip Rebraca. Rebraca went hard. He caught a Nebraska player in the face. They may take a look at it, but 2 free throws for Philip when we come back.
There's young Bryce McGowans, who was sitting on the floor rubbing his nose. 2:35 to play in the half, and the Hawkeyes trail Nebraska 33-29. Rebraca will shoot free throws in a minute. That last foul is on Eduardo Andre. Hey, it's a great time to join the Iowa Lottery's free VIP club. Members receive free plays, special offers, insider news, and can enter promotions to win cash and other great prizes. Visit IALottery.com and click on the VIP club tab for complete details. And Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular. Hawks down 4. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
If you thought starting a business took courage, imagine starting over after a fire, damaging storms, or a cyber attack. When disaster strikes, business owners count on EMC for fast, experienced claim service. Our countrywide network of local offices ensures we're always ready to answer the call, investigate every claim, explain what's covered, and process payments as quickly as possible. Count on getting back to business when you count on EMC.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
Honey, great news. I'm a VIP.
That's sweet. Don't forget the trash.
In life, not everyone recognizes you as the VIP you are, but the Iowa Lottery does.
We got a medium chai latte for VIP. VIP.
Join our VIP club by signing up at ialottery.com/VIP for exclusive Play It Again promotions, surprise contests, and even free plays. See how it works at ialottery.com/VIP, because everyone is a very important player.
Woo-hoo!
Hawkeye basketball sponsored by Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Iowa trails Nebraska 33-29 in the closing minutes of the first half. Hawkeye defense, Bobby Hansen, has been better of late. Nebraska, though, is shooting 54%, and they're getting it done inside.
Yeah, that's because they've been able to get the ball inside to Derek Walker. The big fella, he's got, let me look here at my sheet, he's got 8, he averages 9, but the stat that jumps off the page, Gary, is points in the paint. Nebraska, a lot of those were early, 14-4. Right now it's 18-8 in favor of Nebraska. But the Hawks are starting to turn the tide a little bit, and you're exactly right. It was the defense right now that's turning the tide, and I got to credit Connor McCaffery for coming in and really upping that defensive intensity for the Hawks.
Connor's got a pair of 3-point goals, as does his brother. And now Philip Rebraca will shoot free throws. He gets 2, and he's been very good at the foul line of late. Makes the first. Philip working hard inside. He's got a couple of offensive rebounds. Now 3 points. Second one right through. Man, has he looked good at the foul line here in the last couple weeks.
He's been putting the work in, no doubt about it, Gary. And the Hawkeyes are perfect from the free throw line, 4 of 4.
Iowa trails by 2. Let's see if the Hawks can get a stop. Here's Verge to Lat Mayan. Now to Webster's come off the bench and knock down a couple of trays. 2:20 to go first half. The Hawks trying to catch the Huskers and go to the locker room with the intermission lead. Verge, nice crossover dribble, gets in the paint, nowhere to go. 6 to shoot. Mayen muscles his way baseline right on McCaffery. Goes to Eduardo Andre. He's going to jump hook with no time on the clock. That's a shot clock violation. Patrick McCaffery gets knocked down again. And that's 5 turnovers on Nebraska. That outstanding defense continues.
Yeah, really good defense that time. Patrick moved his feet. Lat Mayen tried to take him off the dribble, and they were running out of time. Really good D by the Hawks. Stiffening up.
Iowa shoots for the tie or the lead with a 3-point goal. 2:04 to go. Bohannon with a waist-high dribble into the front court. Nebraska man-to-man. Hawks go 4 in, 1 out. Setting a lot of screens. Here's Pat McCaffery. He's got a couple threes. To Rabacha. Out of Keegan. They free him up baseline right. He drives in, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the floor by, I believe, Andre. Nope. They're going to get Lat Mayen for the reach in. Keegan forced the shot, really unhappy with himself, went right after the rebound and gobbled it up.
Yeah, that's what he does. You know, very, very conscientious young man. He knows when it's tough in there. No foul called. Getting beat by Lat Mayen. He's going to come out of the game with 2. They got some big guys just converging every time Keegan puts a ball on the floor and goes to the rim.
Yeah, they're getting in foul trouble. Walker with 2, now Mayen with 2. Connor McCaffery has to call a timeout, which is all right. It's the use it or lose it timeout. But Nebraska came to guard too tonight, Bobby.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, senior night, you play with that emotion, and they're getting physical with the Hawks, and again, going inside.
Hawkeyes are 11 of 26, 42%. But they do have 5 threes. Nebraska 54%, 13 of 24. They have 4 3-point goals. 3 of 5 from the foul line. The Hawks have only been there twice, made both. Stay with us at halftime. We'll update you on the scoreboard. Not a lot going on typically in college basketball on Friday nights, but there was another Big Ten game. Penn State at Northwestern. Iowa's next opponent Monday night at Carver. That's a 7 o'clock tip, as I remember. 6 o'clock for the pregame coverage here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. But work to be done here in Lincoln. Now Bohannon will trigger it in with 1:47 to go, first half. Left of the Iowa goal. Gets it into Rabracha. Back to Jabo. Left side McCaffery. Can he get the third one? He sure can. Ooh, is he in a zone?
He is. He came and helped Jabo out on that one, and Nebraska doesn't believe that Connor can hit those and made him pay. That's 9 for Connor.
3 threes for Connor in the first half. Verge shoves his way by Connor McCaffery and scores on the layup. Just too quick for Connor without committing a foul. Iowa had the lead briefly. Now Nebraska wrestles it away at 35-34 with 1:15 to go till halftime. Back and forth we go. Connor McCaffery, they're out on him now. Now Connor lost the dribble, dives on the loose ball, and it'll be a jump ball. Favors Nebraska.
Unfortunate turnover there. They just kind of fumbled the ball away.
Tried to cross over on Verge, and the ball got away from him. He dove on it, and Verge a little slow to get up. He's favoring that left elbow. Got it in an awkward position. 7 first half turnovers on the Hawkeyes. They average 8.8 turnovers a game. Very best in the Big Ten. Them and the Hawks in Nebraska, or Wisconsin, the 2 best in the league. Both top 10 national. So Nebraska with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Verge picked up by Chris Murray on the switch. Throws left of the lane to Eduardo Andre. He muscles in on Rabracha. Shot blocked away from behind by Chris Murray. Hawks come away with the basketball and shoot for the lead. 45 seconds to play in the half. 35-34 Nebraska. Patrick McCaffery for 3. That's short. Eduardo with a rebound. Andre,
big kid.
He's played well in the first half. Nebraska will squeeze some time off the clock. 29 seconds in the first half, 19 on the shot clock. 35-34 Huskers. Hawks were down 7. They've come back to grab the lead, but trail it by 1. Verge around a screen, throws back on point to McGowens. He throws up a 3, no good. Hawks with a rebound. Rabracha tips it to Bohannon. Now 10 seconds to go. Hawks got to hustle down the court. Here's Bohannon. Spin dribble move away from Verge. He's run into by Andre. Gets it inside to Rabracha. Shot up and good. Curls over the front of the iron. And the halftime is here with Iowa in front, 36-35. What a play by Bohannon to find Rabracha.
Yeah, a really good play by Jordan. He was getting harassed out there, Gary, getting bumped, and finally got it under control. Phillip called for it, standing right underneath the basket at the buzzer, and scores the hoop.
6 points for Rebraca as Iowa grabs the lead at the buzzer, 36-35. Come back with us for halftime, courtesy of Bud Light. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
You know when your internet works, your life works. Living with unreliable internet or slow speeds is a hassle you can't afford. Hawk fans, don't settle for subpar service. Get Extreme Internet and transform your whole home. With Extreme powered by MediaCom, you can enjoy speeds from 60 meg up to an incredible 1 gig, intelligent whole home Wi-Fi, and unbeatable reliability. You want great internet at a great price? Give us a call at 844-4FASTER and talk to the Extreme Internet Pros today. Speeds may vary and a monthly data usage allowance applies.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com.
This has been the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half on the Hawkeye Sports Network. From Learfield, Hawkeye basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. It's for the fans. EMC Insurance. You've worked hard for it. Now count on EMC Insurance companies to protect it. U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank. Member FDIC. Wimmer's Meats. Brought to you by Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Authentic brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. And by Bud Light. It's for the fans. This is the Budweiser Halftime Report.
36-35, Iowa leads Nebraska at halftime. It's been anything but easy. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen back with you at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. Bobby, two thoughts, at least from my perspective. Nebraska came in to this game with a mindset, we're going to pound the ball inside. They've got 10 more paint scorers than Iowa. And we're going to get after Keegan and Chris Murray. You know, they combined for 49 points and 13 rebounds in Iowa City against Nebraska a couple weeks ago. Right now, Keegan has 4 at halftime on 1 for 6 shooting. Chris is 0 for 4. So those are two thoughts I have.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Gary. I mean, it's obvious. It's right in front of us. They're playing physical basketball. They're trying to tack you inside your lack of size. But the Hawks are fighting back. When they got Chris Murray into the basketball game, you got a couple of block shots in there. I don't think they anticipated Fran McCaffery, though, knocking down 3 3-point field goals has really given the Hawkeyes energy both on the offensive and the defensive side. So we're going to have a barn burner here come the second half.
The McCaffery boys have 5 3-point goals. They're looking very Murray-like tonight in the first half. But
5 of 6.
5 of 6. How about that? You know the Hawks are going to get it going with Keegan and Chris Murray in the second half. It's 36-35. A Rebraca basket at the buzzer has Iowa in front. 10 lead changes in the first half with no ties. We're brought to you at halftime by Bud Light. Anheuser-Busch, Hawk fans, Bud Light is delighted that you're back inside Carver Hawkeye Arena this year. Bud Light is for the fans. Do you own or rent your home? Sure you do. Fortunately, Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. And it's a good thing because having a home home is hard work. Go to geico.com, get a quote, and see how much you could save. Geico.com, it's easy. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. With Iowa leading Nebraska at the break, 36-35. You're listening to Hawkeye Basketball. There's a Cincinnati in Iowa down in Appanoose County. Thanks for listening in. Carter Lake, Carroll, Sheridan, Churchtown, and Correctionville. Hawks by 1 at the break. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Are you looking to downsize from your family home to begin your retirement years? Our Oak Knoll East campus is for you. I'm Steve Rowe, Executive Director at Oak Knoll. Our new campus has many unique amenities for your active lifestyle, in addition to providing the same great services that Oak Knoll has offered our residents for over 50 years. We're now open and have a few 2-bedroom apartments still available. Call me at 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Go Hawks!
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
What they want is the silver lining, and they want a promise kept. When something really bad happens, that's when, you absolutely present a West Bend versus maybe another carrier.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
What I'd want you to know about West Bend is that you have a partner, and you have a partner that cares, that's built on strong values, and in the event that something does happen, you have a promise that will be kept.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Facing a criminal charge or complicated family law situation? Regardless of circumstances, Carr Law Firm has the trial experts that understand how much is on the line. Your priorities are our priorities, and we fight for the solution that best fits your needs. Our experienced trial attorneys will aggressively defend your rights in court and do everything they can to protect your future by fighting for you. Go to carlawiowa.com for a free consultation. That is Carr with 2 R's, lawiowa.com.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime, Iowa 36, the Nebraska Cornhuskers 35. Our Latham Charity Seeds Charity Stripe recap. Free throws. Well, the team's doing the first half. Not much activity at the foul line. Iowa, though, a perfect 4 for 4. 2 by Keegan Murray and 2 by Philip Rebracha. The Huskers were 3 out of 5. That's our Latham Seeds Charity Stripe recap at the break. Hawkeye Basketball and the American Cancer Society, supported by Latham Seeds through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion all season long. The rest of the stats courtesy of Hy-Vee. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. For the first 20 minutes, the Hawks 13 of 30. That's 43%. Good job by Nebraska defensively. Iowa 6 of 13 from 3. 13 of 30 from the field, made all 4 free throws. Have out-rebounded Nebraska 17-14. Hawks led by Patrick McCaffery's 8 points. That includes a 3 field goals, 2 threes. Connor McCaffery has 3 field goals, a perfect 3 for 3 from 3. And he leads Iowa with 9 points. Brother Patrick with 8, 5 for Tony Perkins, 4 for Keegan Murray. Philip Rebracha with a late flurry has 6 at the break to go with a couple rebounds. Hawks, though, have 7 turnovers. They need to clean that up. For Nebraska, 14 of 27. That's 52%. 4 of 9 from distance and 3 of 5 from the foul line. The Huskers were led in scoring by Trey McGowans. He's got 9 at the break, 8 for Derek Walker, a couple of 3-point goals for Kobe Webster, 4 for Alonzo Verge. He's got 4 assists as well to lead everybody on the floor. Nebraska with 5 turnovers. The Huskers have 10 more paint scores. That's something Iowa's looking to clean up here in the second half. Iowa, though, has 10 second chance points to 2 for Nebraska. The Hawkeyes bench has outscored the Huskers 11-8. That's our Hy-Vee halftime stat recap. A U.S. Bank scoreboard is next. Iowa leads Nebraska here at intermission 36-35, and this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
It's always more fun to be with friends as you cheer on your favorite team. Whether attending the game, watching at a bar, or hosting a party, it's very important to know that fans don't let fans drive drunk. Before choosing to drink, choose your team's MVP, a sober designated driver. Avoid the unsportsmanlike conduct of driving drunk by handing off your keys so that you, your passengers, and everyone on the road can be safe. Your team victory will only be worth celebrating if you and your friends make it home. This message is brought to you by the Iowa Department of Public Safety, the Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, and your local law enforcement.
Do you ever feel like you spend more time trying to work out than actually working out? Skip the hassles and bring the gym into your home with help from the friendly fitness experts at Shields. We'll help you choose the right equipment to meet your goals, and we'll be right there with you for delivery, setup, and service. And with the Shields guarantee, you never take a chance on your purchase. If you don't love it, we'll make it right. This year, it's your space, your time, your fitness, with a little help from Shields. In store or online at shields.com.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
At halftime, it's Iowa 36, Nebraska 35. The Hawks will get the ball to start the second half. On the U.S. Bank scoreboard, it was Penn State rallying to beat Northwestern tonight in State College 67-60. The Hawkeye women host Michigan for a share of the Big Ten Championship on Sunday afternoon at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Baseball, Iowa beat Pepperdine 3-1. The Hawks are 4-0 in the young season. Softball, Iowa beat North Florida 3-1 and lost to Notre Dame 2-0. That's the U.S. Bank scoreboard, and this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, The Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free. You'll find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Second half about to start. Iowa leading Nebraska 36-35. Bobby Hansen will join us shortly for a halftime recap from Hawkeye assistant coach Kirk Spiraw. He had the scout on today's game. First half, Nebraska pounded the ball inside to the tune of 20 paint scores to 10 for the Hawkeyes. Iowa countered with 6 3-point goals, 3 from Connor McCaffery, 3 for 3. That's 7 threes in the last 3 games. 2 at Ohio State that were clutch threes. 2 against Michigan State, big ones on Tuesday night. And 3 in the first half here. Iowa will get the ball leading 36-35 to start the second half. Patrick McCaffery comes out with Jordan Bohannon, Keegan Murray, Philip Rebracha, and Tony Perkins. Nebraska with Bryce McGowens, Derek Walker, Lat Mayen, Alonzo Verge, and Trey McGowens. Keegan Murray from Rebracha to Tony Perkins. Tony looks for a cutting Jordan Bohannon. We're underway in the second half. Hook pass to Keegan Murray. Looking over the top, trying to get into Rebracha. They go into the corner to Perkins. He drives it high post left to the free throw line. Hand off to Rebracha. Keegan's going to have to make a play with 4 to shoot. Drives inside, throws to the corner. Now Patrick McCaffery will throw it up there at the buzzer. No good. Rebounded by Perkins. His shot blocked away, but right to Rebracha. Here's Keegan Murray. Dancing around with the ball on the right wing. Hawks get a second chance, and Keegan scores. Took it inside right at Derek Walker.
Yeah, Tony Perkins, right place, right time. Patrick threw the shot up at the buzzer right there. It fell right into his hands, Tony's hands, and he shoveled it off, and the Hawkeyes get a basket.
Hawkeyes use almost a minute to start the second half and extend the lead to 3, 38-35. Here's Trey McGowens inside. He's fouled on his way up to the basket.
Number 15, Keegan Murray, his second foul.
Keegan Murray has whistled for his second personal. Fran McCaffery's
straight up
saying Keegan was standing stationary when McGowens, but you know, that's what he does, that young guard. He'll drive it right at you. Free throws up and good. 1 minute gone, second half, 38-36. Iowa's lead is 2. Fran McCaffery with that exasperated look on his face. Second free throw is good for young Bryce McGowens. He's got 5 points. Iowa basketball up 1. Patrick McCaffery drives a diagonal pass right wing to Perkins. Back to Patrick. Peering inside for Rebracha or Keegan Murray. They're setting a lot of screens in there. Nebraska's shifting and switching off. Bohannon. Left wing for Perkins. 4 to shoot. Tony, a step back 3 is splashdown. Oh, man, did that look pretty. All the way.
Right in front of the Hawkeye bench. Shot clock winding down once again. They give Tony that shot. Makes him pay.
Walker backs the dribble in on Rebracha. Rebracha blocks the shot. Walker saves it from going out of bounds. McGowens for 3. Good from the corner. Second chance points for Nebraska. 41-40 Iowa. Boy, Rebracha did a great job, but Hawks couldn't get the basketball, and McGowens picks up the garbage. Here's Keegan Murray, held to 4 points so far. Now a reach-in foul on Trey McGowens on Bohannon. They've been undressing Bohannon all night long. 2 minutes gone, second half.
Yeah, when we get to the coach's comments, that is his #1 comment, and they have been all over Jordan Bohannon physical play.
Patrick McCaffery to inbound for the Hawkeyes. Right in front of us here along the sideline. He's looking now, lobs it over the top. Keegan Murray with a dunk. Derek Walker slaps himself in the head, so that's on me. He was trying to time his jump, and in the meantime, Keegan was about 6 feet off the floor.
Yeah, pretty pass by Patrick McCaffery right in front of us, out of bounds play.
Stop and go move. Verge gets inside, misses the runner. Rebound to who? Jordan Bohannon takes it away from Verge, but he was stepping on the baseline, and the ball stays with Nebraska. Verge created the contact, drove inside, flipped the ball up there off balance, and it was no good. They're checking on the shot clock reset now. Nobody really had possession. They're going to go, well, they say that Bohannon did have possession, but he was standing on the baseline. So a new shot clock for Nebraska. Iowa 43, the Huskers 40. 2.5 minutes gone, second half. Verge again drives into contact, throws it into the corner. Here's McGowan's driving inside. He got away with a walk. Fortunately missed the shot. Perkins clears. Tony, stop and go move, gets all the way into the paint to Bohannon on the wing. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Rebraca, but he couldn't quite contain the ball. And Mahan grabs the loose change in the corner. Still 43-40 Iowa, 17-10 to go. Bohannon will never have a cleaner look than that one. Just threw it out of bounds, or just threw it off the left side of the iron. Nebraska throws it out of bounds. My tongue trying to catch up with my brain here. Wild unforced error by Verge. Nebraska's kept the turnovers pretty much under control tonight. They've got 6 for the game. The Hawks have 8. They're right at their average. 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Keegan Murray still looking to get his offensive game going despite that beautiful dunk a moment ago. Iowa with the ball up 3. PMAC gets inside, jump stops right of the lane, and then throws an air ball up from 7 feet with Bryce McGowan's right in his face. Verge all the way, shot blocked away by Keegan Murray, saved from going out of bounds by McCaffery. Hawks are running the other way. McCaffery across midcourt, all the way in on Derek Walker, high off the glass and down through. Hawks tempting here, maybe a big run coming. 45-40 Iowa. So Nebraska slows it down and walks it up the floor.
Creating offense with defense. The spike down by Keegan Murray led the run out by Patrick coast to coast.
Here's McGowan's driving in on Patrick McCaffery and a lot of contact. Patrick McCaffery is face down on the floor.
All right. He got hit in the midsection.
Bryce McGowan's out of control, drove into him and drew the foul. So Patrick's going to stay down and wait for trainer Brad Floyd to come assist him. And while they tend to Patrick, let's hear from Bobby at halftime with Kirk Speraw. The Hawks had a 1-point lead.
Kirk, we got a ball game here. 10 lead change. The game's never been tied. Physical basketball game, but you guys got the lead here at the half.
We did, and that's a good sign, you know, that we played the way we played and still are on top by a point. They're really physical, really active. They're just mugging Jabo all over the floor. They're really crowding Keegan. We've got to have better ball movement. We've got a little stagnant offensively, and we've got to be able to guard the drive, guard the penetration. They're really quick. They put their heads down, drive it until there's contact, and try to create a foul. That stuff's really hard to guard, and we've got to figure out a way to guard our yard a little bit better.
Okay, Coach. Thank you.
Kurt with Bobby, brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealer, Van Wald Equipment. Locations in Indianola, Knoxville, Iowa Falls, Madrid, Marshalltown, and Manning. Bobby Hansen, each halftime break with an Iowa assistant coach. Iowa 45, Nebraska 41. McGowan's hits the first free throw. And he'll get another. The freshman with 6 points and now 7. He's an outstanding free thrower. He's much more aggressive with the ball in his hands here to start the second half. 45-42 Hawkeyes. Rebraca takes the dribble, high post left to Tony Perkins. He turns the corner, drives into traffic, and is tied up. Jump ball goes to Nebraska. Tony elevated, nowhere to go.
I want to give good defense to Lat Mahan that came off of Philip Rebraca there and stopped Tony Perkins' progress. Tony tried to drop the pass over to Philip, but just couldn't get it through the long arms of Lat Mahan.
Tony with 8 points, but caught with a jump ball there. So Nebraska down 3, has the basketball. Walker looking for an outlet, finds Lat Mahan. Looks like he got away with a shuffling of the feet. Tony Perkins guarding him, man up, turn, shoot, score. Oh, that was a nice looking jump shot after he got away with a turnover. And Nebraska responds with 4 straight points. Here's Bohannon. Keegan Murray, 4-3, no good. Short, and the ball kicks long to Bohannon. Hawks have a new possession. Jabo for 3. Good! Right in the kisser of Kobe Webster. Webster flew at him. The shot was already gone.
Yeah, and got to give Jabo credit. He picked up the offensive rebound. Nobody went after it. He got it, and then they gave it back to him for the three.
Bryce McGowan's drives into Philip Rebracha, throws into the corner to Webster. 48-44 Iowa. 5 minutes gone, second half. McGowan's muscles in and scores on Rebracha. Boy, everything he's throwing up there is going in. Amazing.
That's why the NBA likes him. That's just NBA basketball right there. Put your body on him, throw it up there, try to get the free throws or the basket.
48-46. Iowa's lead is 2. Keegan Murray drives into Mahan. Forces up, shot no good. Good defense by Mahan, rebounded by Walker. Huskers are coming the other way with the ball, shooting for the tie. And McGowan's dribbled the ball right off his foot out of bounds. Timeout on the floor. Hawkeyes 48, Nebraska 46. Nothing goes better with Hawkeye Sports than Wimmer's Meats. Wimmer's premium quality choice of hot dogs and sausages deliver the home game experience to your family and friends. Wimmer's, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Hawks up 2, 14:38 to play in the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Businesses like yours count on EMC insurance companies for protection with the standard coverage they need. But EMC agents go further, tailoring coverages with the specialized products and services every unique company requires, including yours. EMC has insurance solutions for nearly 500 types of businesses. So whatever your specialty is, count on EMC to protect it. Visit emcins.com to find your local agent.
Every day you use energy to power your life, to wake up, to stay connected.
Hi, this is John. Oh, hey.
To feed your loved ones. Dinner! You don't even have to think about it, because at MidAmerican Energy, we do. We work hard to bring you energy you can count on every day, because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're MidAmerican Energy, and we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
At the Machine Shed, we serve certified Angus beef steaks, and the difference is in the flavor. Try the Hay Baler Top Sirloin, or our customer's favorite, the Cattleman's Choice, stuffed with Swiss cheese, mushrooms, breadcrumbs, garlic, and spices, topped off with our award-winning Pioneer sauce. Dinners are served with fresh vegetables, homemade bread, and family-style fixins.
I-80 in Hickman Road, Urbandale, and I-80 and Northwest Boulevard, Davenport.
Great balance on both score sheets. Only a couple guys in double figures. Bryce McGowan's with 12, most of those in the second half to lead Nebraska. For the Hawkeyes, Patrick McCaffery has 10 to lead Iowa. Keegan Murray trying to heat up and get going. He's 3 for 10 with 8 points. Hawks have the lead at 48-46 and the basketball when play resumes early on in the second half. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Walmart Blue Cross and Blue Shield and the Walmart three-point play. For every successful Hawkeye three, Walmart contributes to area health projects. Hawks have raised more than $170,000 courtesy of Walmart. Now the team needs your help selecting this season's winning community. Text IOWA to 97063 and nominate your hometown. We know Iowa grows a lot of corn, but in reality, corn grows Iowa. Corn grows livestock, our economy, and our athletes. Put on your best face for the Iowa Corn Cam. Follow Iowa Corn on Facebook to be corn-fed. And Bobby, after the Huskers' 7th turnover of the game, Iowa gets the ball back and hopefully builds on a 2-point advantage.
Yeah, what I'm looking at, Gary, is the Hawkeyes try to build a 8-10 point lead here, get ahead of them, and then the Hawkeye depth wear them down. Nebraska doesn't go that deep, but I like how the Hawkeyes have came out here in the second half. Second half shooting for the Hawks are 5 of 12, 42%, but they're rebounding the basketball here. Now out rebounding Nebraska 23-19.
Connor McCaffery's in. He of the 3 for 3 from 3 in the first half. Here's Bohannon around a screen by Rebracha to Keegan Murray. Now to Tony Perkins. Keegan's got 8 points to Connor McCaffery. 17 to shoot. Both teams have gone to their bench. C.J. Wilcher back in the game for Nebraska. 10 to shoot. 14-19 to play in the game. Here's Connor. Shot fake from 3. Drives in high post left. Now to Perkins with 4 seconds on the clock. Connor forces up to 3 and he's hit. 4-3 free throws. Wilcher lunged at him. Good play by Wilcher, respecting his ability. They're now guarding Connor beyond the 3-point line, but he clearly fouled him, and Connor McCaffery will be at the line for 3 again.
Yeah, and he said thank you very much because the shot clock was winding down to less than a second on it. Connor smartly threw it up there, and he did not flop or anything like that. And Wilcher, just a bad defensive play.
Connor misses the first free throw. He's at 67% this year. For most of his career, he's been around 90, but he hasn't been at the foul line a whole lot this year. He'll get 2 more. Second one is good. 49-46 Iowa. 14-10 to play in the game. One more for Connor Mack. He's in double figures now with 10. His first point of the second half. Second free throw, or third free throw right through. So 2 out of 3 for Connor McCaffery. Iowa by 4, 50-46. 10 lead changes. There's not been a tie. Hawkeyes pressure beaten by Webster into the wing to Wilcher, and his 3 is good. Boy, they are much hotter from distance tonight than they were in Iowa City as Nebraska closes to within 1 at 50-49. Wilcher had a wide open look at a 3 there. Nobody within the same area code, and a nice dish by Webster, who worked the ball up the floor against the Iowa press. Here's Perkins driving into a double team, muscles his way into the paint, throws out top for Bohannon. Now to Connor McCaffery. He backs down his man to Tony Perkins. He scores off the glass. Terrific feed by Connor McCaffery.
Yeah, nice catch by Tony Perkins on top of it. Hit him in the foot, kind of spun right up to him, and Tony's, again, playing with better and better confidence. Gets another basket. Perkins now with 10.
52-49 Iowa. Here's Mahan inside. Throws a shot up, a wild shot up over the top of a guarding Philip Rebraca. No good. Perkins with a clear out. Tony all the way. Lobs it up. Good. Left of the lane. Tony Perkins.
Back to back.
Getting better and better.
He really is under control there. Got into the paint. Nobody stops him. Little floater from 10 feet.
A dozen for Tony Perkins. He's got Iowa's last 2 baskets, and the Hawks are up 5 with 12:48 to play.
Need a couple stops in a row right here.
Bryce McGowans wanted to put it on the floor and go after Tony Perkins. Throws it to the wing, now back to McGowans. Now he'll take Perkins off the dribble. Throws to the wing. Wilcher, shot fake, drives around Connor McCaffery. Pull-up jumper, good. Boy, that's a pretty jump shot.
Yeah, and, you know, Wilcher averages 8 points a game. He's got 7 right there. Knew the clock winded down. Off the dribble, pull-up jumper.
Hawks can't pull away, at least yet, from Nebraska. 54-51. Here's a pitch right of the lane to Rebraca. He muscles in on Derek Walker. Throws to the wing to Bohannon with 10 to shoot. Jordan holds up high post right to Connor McCaffery. Right in his face is Wilcher. A pass inside, no good. Follow up good by Tony Perkins.
Wow.
Tony, the garbage man. He was right there. He could see Rebraca's shot was going to be short because of good defense, and he hooked it up and in.
He's a do-it-all man right now. That is 3 baskets in a row for Tony Perkins. Leading scorer for the Hawkeyes. He's got 14.
11:46 to play. Here's a 3 from the wing. That's short. Rebounded by Keegan. Hawks are going the other way, up 5, 56-51. Bohannon around a screen by Connor McCaffery. A bounce to a trailing Keegan Murray, and he dunks it through, and Fred Hoiberg sniffs an Iowa run and calls a timeout.
Yeah, we're starting to wear down Nebraska. They don't go deep, and the Hawkeye depth starting to take advantage, and Keegan, the athlete, runs the floor. Purdy past Tony Perkins right on the money for the dunk.
Leading candidates for star of the game, Tony Perkins and Connor McCaffery. Get ready, Hawk fans. Mediacom is on its way to delivering the nation's first 10G platform. You know that's the kind of speed dreams are made of. An Authentic brand proudly provides Bobby and my apparel for tonight's game. I'm wearing the very attractive, very handsome gray over black golf shirt from Authentic. I like the Tiger Hawk logo on the sleeve. And the Hawkeyes would appreciate your support of Authentic brand. A great Iowa company with a huge selection of quality licensed Hawkeye gear. Available at many local retailers or order online at authentic-brand.com. Authentic brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Hawks are looking very authentic right now. That's what we've seen all year long. Get it and go. 58-51. Iowa has its widest margin over Nebraska with 11.5 to play. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light. Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Out. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go is mealtime made easy. Just order delicious meals online for convenient curbside pickup or have it delivered. Want breakfast? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Need lunch? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Doing dinner? Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go. Get pancakes, burgers, fried chicken, lasagna, Hai Chai Asian dishes, sushi, pizza, and more. If you're craving it, Hy-Vee Mealtime to Go has it with curbside pickup or delivery. Order today at Hy-Vee.com/mealtime.
Let's be honest for a moment, Hawkeye fans. How's your career going? Are you charging down the court toward your goals or simply running out the clock on an unfulfilling job? If you're searching for more, IowaWorks.gov can help you put points on the board. IowaWorks.gov is Iowa's largest job bank with more than 80,000 quality job listings, as well as connections to valuable training or assistance you need to find a brighter career. Visit IowaWorks.gov today and get started on your second half.
Welcome back to Hawkeye basketball from Lincoln in the vault. Iowa trying to crack the combination and get out of the vault with a win tonight on their best run, 8-2. Bobby Hansen lead Nebraska 58-51 with 11.5 to play in the game.
Hawks had a 50-49 lead after Wiltshire hit the three, and then it was Tony Perkins with 3 baskets in a row, and then the J. Bow to Keegan for the dunk right there to put the Hawks up 7.
Nebraska basketball, Webster and Verge in the guard court. Verge turns the corner, holds up high post right, leans in, jump shot good. Nice move by the Arizona State transfer. And Jordan Bohannon played very good defense. Verge was just a little better with the basketball. 58-53. Perkins, who's had the hot hand here in the second half. Rebraca baseline jumper is short, and the rebound out of bounds, slapped by Chris Murray, who's given Keegan Murray a breather. Timeout on the floor. It'll be Nebraska ball as the Huskers try to come back on the Hawkeyes. Down 5. Iowa 58 and Nebraska 53. 11:05 to play in the game. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Silver lining means you are backed by a policy and a company that is going to do everything they can to get you back whole to like you were before.
An independent insurance agent describes the silver lining.
But there's a promise there. You know, that word means we're going to answer our promise in the policy and get you back up and running if you're a business, or, you know, if you're home, we're going to get your home put back together as if nothing had happened.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to US Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with US Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
Hi, I'm Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Wyckoff Heating in Des Moines, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Wyckoff Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy in the Des Moines area, it's Lennox and Wyckoff Heating. Lennox, Wyckoff Heating, and the Hawkeyes. There's a winning combination.
Got a good one going in Lincoln, courtesy of Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Iowa leading the Huskers 58-53. Both teams have led by as many as 7 tonight. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen. Our engineer producer is Corey Sheets, and it's been a fun one to call, Bobby.
Yeah, it was back and forth in the first half, Gary. The 10 lead changes, but the Hawks come out here to start the second half and have not given up that lead once they had the 1-point lead after the Rebraca basket at the buzzer. And Tony Perkins, in one of his better games in the Big Ten here as a Hawkeye, he just continues to grow in confidence and toughness. So right here, coming out of this timeout, you got to make a statement, make a stand, get a couple of stops in a row, and extend this lead from 5 to 10.
Iowa's led for 14.5 minutes. Nebraska's led for 12.5. And 11:05 to go in the game. Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series. Iowa Corn promotes honest, hard-working values that are uniquely Iowa. On behalf of Iowa's corn farmers, we salute all fans and athletes for their hard work and determination to be the best both on and off the field. Just like our top athletes, our state leads the nation in corn and ethanol production. Follow Iowa Corn to learn how corn grows Iowa. Hawks trying to grow a 5-point lead, but they got to get a stop first. As the Huskers bring it down. Alonzo Verge running the point. Screened by Trey McGowans. Gets around Bohannon, stops in the lane. Out top, shot fake. Now they work it around in the corner. Here's a three from the corner. Good again. My goodness.
Big night for Wilcher.
7 3-point goals for Nebraska, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point lead for Iowa, led by 7 a moment ago. No quitting the Huskers despite their tough season record-wise. Skip pass to Rebraca right of the lane, and Eduardo Andre is called for a personal foul. Andre just into the game for Walker. Second foul on the 6'11" Andre. Hawks will keep the ball with 10.5 to go, leading 58-56.
Go right back at him. Give the ball to Phillip.
Bohannon inbound left of the goal. Now lobs out for 6'8" Chris Murray on the wing to McCaffery. McCaffery works the dribble to Bohannon. Free throw line. Turns, shoots, and no good. Rebounded by Rebraca, and he's fouled. Philip Rebraca with another offensive board.
He's just tougher. Toughest big man inside tonight.
Rebraca gotcha. He went right back up. I thought he got fouled in the act of shooting, but it was on the floor as he made his move. And the Hawks get another 22nd possession. Kobe Webster got him from down low. Bohannon for three, straight on, no good. Rebounded by Nebraska. And Trey McGowan's racing to the other end of the floor all the way, forcing it. Misses the jump shot. Chris Murray clears. Really good defense by Bohannon and Rebraca in pestering that Trey McGowan shot. 10 minutes to go in the game. Iowa 58, Nebraska 56. Tony Perkins gets inside. Holds up to Connor McCaffery. A bounce high post left for Rebraca. Ball poked away by Eduardo Andre. Phillip drives in on him. He's double teamed. Stolen away by Verge. Turnover Iowa. Verge across the midcourt stripe. Stop and go move. Around a screen by Andre. Lost the dribble. Gets it back. Perkins reached in. Almost knocked it away. Three from the wing is no good.
Tired shot.
Forced shot by C.J. Wilcher. Bohannon clears. From the weak side. Jabo all the way into the front court. Right side for Tony Perkins. Here's Chris Murray. Thought about a jump shot. Goes inside. Throws it up and in. Figured he was a little bit out of range. Drove it into the paint, and the lefty knocked it down. 60-56 Iowa.
Knew exactly what he wanted to do right there, Gary. Get back to his strong hand, the left hand from 8 feet away. Gets a basket.
First basket. Maybe that lights Chris up. Here's Perkins stopping Verge's dribble. He holds up high post right. Leans in, throws it up there. Shot blocked from behind by Perkins. But right to Verge. No new shot clock. 8 to shoot. Trey McGowan's works in on Bohannon. Bounce pass to the baseline. Off of Andre, out of bounds. Nope. Off of Iowa, out of bounds. 2 seconds on the shot clock for Nebraska. Patrick McCaffery and Keegan Murray come and get Connor McCaffery and Philip Rebraca, who's stepping on his tongue as he heads to the sideline. He needs a breather. He's been working hard.
Working extremely hard against some big guys inside.
8:46 to go. 2 on the shot clock. Out it comes to Verge. He's going to have to force up a 3. It's on the way. It is no good. Kicks to the corner and saved by Wilcher from going out of bounds. New possession. New 20 seconds for Nebraska. 8:35 to play in the game. Iowa by 4. 60-56. Steal by Bohannon. Bad pass by the freshman McGowan. Hawks rush it into the front court, but Nebraska hustles down and catches up. Tony Perkins drives inside. He's fouled, and 2 free throws coming for Tony. Now the Hawks are doing what Nebraska did in the first half, Bobby. They're driving it inside, forcing it right at him, going up for shots from right in front of the doorstep.
Well, Nebraska's playing so physical in this game, Gary. Why not take advantage of that and drive right to him? But let's go back to this play right here. Bohannon's defense. He was denying Verge the basketball, and McGowan's had nowhere to go. Forced a bad pass, and Jordan got the steal.
Tony Perkins, Iowa's leading scorer with 14 and a 90% free thrower, makes the first. Hawks by 5. Nebraska closed within 2. One more coming for Tony. Derek Walker returns for Nebraska. Second free throw. Well, he gets it and shoots, doesn't he?
No, doesn't take much time. He's got ties his career high now with 16 points.
Had 16 against Illinois earlier in the season, and Tony gets a well-deserved recess. Aaron Eulis will give him a few minutes on the bench. 8:18 to play in the game. Here's Verge all the way with a pass that Derek Walker wasn't anticipating. Verge did all the penetration, got right to the rim. And I know you'd had to know Walker thought he was going to take it all the way, and he bounced it off his kneecap out of bounds. Each team with 9 turnovers for the game. Joe Toussaint checks in. Joe will run the point for a few minutes. See if we can get a good stretch out of Joe T with 8 minutes to play in the game, and the Hawks up 6, 62-56. Aaron Eulis, right wing to Patrick McCaffery. Chris Murray left side. Pass fake, drives inside, leans in with a jump shot. Good. Chris Murray taking over. Iowa by 8.
Smooth that time. Chris Murray got his man in the popcorn machine, Gary. Got him up off his feet and then calmly knocks down the basket.
64-56 Iowa. Here's Bryce McGowan's the freshman. Gets around Chris Murray and then threw it away. Nobody home. Once again, they're trying to feed Derek Walker in the post, and either he's not paying attention or those young guards are forcing the issue.
Right here's where the Hawkeyes got to come out of the timeout and take over, Mr. Dolphin.
I'm with you, Mr. Hansen. 64-56, 7:32 to play in the game. Iowa up 8. Are you ready to trade up to a new and better job? It's easier than you think. IowaWorks.gov can show you how to run the best possible route to a new career. Winning starts with a plan. Visit IowaWorks.gov today and get in the game. How about coming out to the Hyatt Regency next week? The Hyatt Regency Hotel and Conference Center. Hi to Matt and the crew back in Coralville in the Iowa River Landing. Fran McCaffery and Hawk Talk takes place weekly at the Hyatt from 7 until 8:30. Please visit HawkeyeSports.com and view the full schedule. Now, the Hawks play Monday against Northwestern when we normally would be at the Hyatt. So Hawk Talk is Tuesday. Next Tuesday night, all fans are welcome live on the Hawkeye Radio Network as well, and the official Iowa Hawkeye YouTube channel. Hawks by 8 as we wind down from Lincoln. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
When you set up a savings goal with U.S. Bank, it grows with you. There's no limit to what you can crochet. Can do. Doesn't have to be crocheting, but it totally could be. Like the headphones you're listening to this ad with, you could totally crochet those. There's no telling where your savings goal will take you. Maybe you'll save enough for yarn to crochet your house or the whole town. Oh, right. Doesn't have to be crochet related.
Set up savings goals on the U.S. Bank mobile app, even for the wildest of dreams. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Knowing that I can make a difference in my patients' lives keeps me motivated every single day. Hi, I'm Dr. Kanya Ferguson at University of Iowa Healthcare. With academic medicine, we see the toughest cases, so we're always innovating. And we bring the best minds together to collaborate, so there's more brain power focused on you. Because that leads to exceptional care for our patients and our community. See how at uihc.org.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
And now more Hawkeye basketball courtesy of Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield. 7.5 to go in the game. The Hawks have held the Huskers off the scoreboard for the last 3 minutes and 16 seconds. And Iowa's been able to stretch the lead to 8 behind Chris Murray and Tony Perkins. 64-56. And Iowa gets the ball off another Nebraska turnover. Their 10th of the game, Bobby.
A couple of things I'm looking at here, Gary. Rebound to Hawkeyes 29, Nebraska 23. Points in the paint. Remember when it was like 18-8 in favor of Nebraska? It's now 28-24 in favor of the Hawkeyes. And second half defense, the Hawkeyes have tightened it up, allowing just 41% from Nebraska, while the Hawkeyes are shooting 50%. Completely flipped the script.
Toussaint beats Alonzo Verge down the floor. It's around a screen by Chris Murray. Right to Chris. He's open for 3. Good.
Chris Murray has 3 consecutive baskets, including a 3, and Iowa has its first double-digit advantage of the night.
The kid is got explosive offensive talent, really good shooter, and they don't respect it with the left, makes them pay.
67-56. Nebraska forces up a shot, no good. Verge trying to create something. The offensive rebound by Derek Walker draws an Iowa foul. Hawkeyes much better on the fouls the second half. Aaron Eulis commits the personal. Just the 3rd team foul on Iowa with 7 minutes to go in the game.
It's a lot better, Gary. You remember when Nebraska was in the penalty there in the first half with about 8 minutes to go.
Huskers are throwing up some tired jump shots. They used a lot of energy in that first half when they had the lead at 7. Iowa's up 11 now, 67-56. Here's a corner 3 by Verge. No good. Rebounded Murray. Hawkeyes are going to run some more.
Another tired shot from the Huskers.
They don't look at the scoreboard. They're looking to score points with 6:40 to go. Eulis thought about a baseline drive. Comes out top instead to Toussaint. The Hawks spread the floor. Chris Murray could feel it. Drives inside. Draws a foul and scores it off the window. Man, is he taken over. Did those guys switch uniforms? No, that's Chris Murray.
I'm telling you, they think that they thought that was Chris, and they played his left hand. That's Keegan. He's right-handed. He spun back around and scored with the right, so it's got everybody fooled.
I'm gladly corrected. Yeah, did he throw that up there with the left hand? He did a double spin move, got inside. I didn't see Keegan sneak into the lineup. Keegan Murray gets the and one, and Iowa's lead is 13 at 69-56. Derek Walker commits his 3rd personal.
Bottom line, Hawkeyes are wearing them out.
Free throw dips in and out, no good. Well, whether it's Chris Murray or Keegan Murray, they're the primary reason the Hawks have pushed the lead to 13 with 6.5 to go. Hawks know that they've been in close games here before at the Vault and had double-digit leads, only to have Nebraska come back. So they need to keep this defensive intensity going. Verge with a shot fake. Gets around Toussaint in the lane and did a good job of play acting there and jumped into the paint with a jump shot, and Joe Toussaint can't believe the call, but enough contact to blow the personal. That's on Chris Murray instead of Joe Toussaint. So Chris picks up his 2nd foul, and Verge makes the free throw. He'll get another. First point by Nebraska in 4.5 minutes. 6:10 to go. Iowa 69. The Huskers 57. Iowa's had a tough time winning over here, just 3 times. Here at the Vault, both free throws are good by Verge. He's got 8 on the game. Iowa quickly into the front court. Patrick McCaffery to a cutting Aaron Eulis. Pop-up jumper in the lane. No good. In and out. Hawks quick shooting. Rebounded by Latman. Nebraska's going to try and score in a hurry. Verge all the way to the basket. Scoop layup. No good. Another foul called on Iowa. You don't want this. You don't want the clock stopped.
No, sir. 3 fouls on Chris Murray. Tried to stop the dribble penetration that time, but Hawkeye's got to stop the ball sooner than that, Gary. Guards got to get back and pick him up at the top of the key.
That's what Fran McCaffery is yelling at Joe Toussaint about. Stop the basketball. 2 more free throws for Verge. He makes the first. That's 3 in a row. 69-59. Iowa's lead sliced to 10 with 5:57 to go. Verge, a 75% free thrower on the year. And he's been perfect here the last minute. Second one is good. 4 straight free throws by Nebraska. Here comes Perkins and Bohannon back in. Iowa certainly the deeper team, and that's had an effect on Nebraska in the second half. Iowa goes with Perkins and Bohannon in the guard court. Keegan and Chris Murray. Patrick McCaffery along the front line. Here's a kick on Bryce McGowan's as Tony telegraphed the bounce pass. 5:50 remaining. Iowa led by a point at the half on a basket by Rebracha at the buzzer. We've had a dozen lead changes, never a tie in the game. And it comes to Keegan Murray. Right back to Perkins, now to Chris Murray. He drives in, muscles in, and scores off the glass. Not to be denied.
Lefty, right, that straight line drive. Nice pass from Tony Perkins, and Chris wasted no time getting to the rim.
Here's a screen by Verge. He drives around Chris Murray. Layup no good. I think Chris got a part of that one. Tony Perkins punches it to Keegan Murray, who races across the timeline. Hands it back to Perkins. And the Hawks
slam the brakes on and back it out. 71-60. Murray for 3, air ball. And out of bounds to Nebraska. 5:14 to go. Chris, a little unsure what to do there. Shoot or reverse it back out.
That's okay. He's always going to defer to shoot.
He's always looking to score first. 5:10 to play. And Nebraska walks the ball up the floor. Lat Mayen almost walked with it. Thanks to Tony Perkins' defense. Here's Verge. He's always looking to get to the basket. Does and scores. They are not stopping the basketball where Verge is concerned. He's just been too quick. 71-62. Iowa's lead 9. McCaffery for 3. Rattles in and out. No good. Iowa battling for the rebound and a foul called. It'll stay with the Hawkeyes. Good job. Keegan Murray had position. Derek Walker banged into him. That's 4 on Walker. Keegan a little shaken up there. That is the 7th team foul on the Huskers, and Iowa will shoot free throws for the remaining 4:46.
Got to take advantage of it too, but good work on the offensive glass that time by Keegan Murray. I think Tony Perkins was in there as well.
Keegan gets the 1-and-1, and these free throws are important going forward. Free throws up, no good. Well short. Rebounded by brother Chris to Keegan. Sets it up and good. And a foul called, a blocking foul. Keegan Murray, who was in danger of committing the charge, swirled his body around Bryce McGowan's while he was in midair and drew the block.
And brother Chris got the offensive rebound there to keep the play alive. Shoveled it to his brother Keegan, racing down the middle of the lane. And Keegan, the acrobatic finish at the rim, the N1 coming.
Huskers are seeing double.
They are.
And rightfully so. Murray's or McCaffrey's. Keegan Murray, who's missed his last 2 free throws, gets the N1 here. This one looks much better, but it's too strong. He's 0 for his last 3, but the Hawks are up 11. Quickly Verge into the front court. They're chasing him around. Mayen's open for 3 from deep in the right side. Good. Oh, boy. Hawks tardy getting out there. 9 threes for Nebraska, and it's an 8-point Iowa lead, 73-65. Oh, the 3-point goal has changed college basketball. Perkins all the way to the basket. He scores off glass. By the way, that's the first Nebraska field goal in 5.5 minutes. Perkins comes right back and drives in a short jump shot. 75-65. Verge scores around Bohannon at the other end. 4 minutes to go. 75-67 Iowa.
Back and forth. Somebody's going to play some defense. The Hawkeyes got to stop the basketball. It's been a common theme all night long.
Connor McCaffery to Bohannon. A wing pass for Perkins. Tony drives inside hard. Jab step, now throws to Bohannon with 15 to shoot, 3:40 to play in the game. Hawks up 8, 75-67. Bohannon got raked across the face by Bryce McGowan as he dribbled right wing and then turned to go inside. I can see the mark from here.
Yeah.
Brad Floyd's out to check him out. We'll go to a timeout with Nebraska and Iowa hooked up in a good one. 3:37 to play in the game. Iowa's lead is 75-67. Hawks have led by as many as 13. Nebraska's fought back to within 8. Hawkeye basketball is sponsored by Quickstar and the new Tundra Max Diesel. It is just that, more winter protection for whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Blended with up to 30% #1 diesel. Make Quickstar your stop for Tundra Max Premium Blended Diesel. Quickstar, a proud partner of Hawkeye Athletics. Hawks by 8, 3.5 to go. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
There's a sense of pride that comes from the life of a farmer. How many people can say they have a famous tan named after them, or be known for their wave when they drive past neighbors and strangers alike on a 2-lane road? Whether it's a farmer's tan or the farmer's wave, we are proud to be known for a lot of things. We feel that pride every night at the dinner table, knowing we feed our family and yours. Iowa Corn is proud to be on the sidelines cheering on the Iowa Hawkeyes. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa.
Hi, this is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895, and Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call Lozier Heating in the Des Moines area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to Lozier Heating, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and Lozier Heating. Lennox, Lozier Heating, and the Hawkeyes. Now that's a winning combination.
More Hawkeye basketball, courtesy of Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. They took a quick review of that scrape across Jordan Bohannon's face, unintentional by Bryce McGowan's the freshman, and Jordan will get the 1-and-1 with Iowa leading 75-67, 3:37 to play in the game here in Lincoln. Gary Dolphin with Bobby Hansen. All plays, by the way, under review are sponsored by Athletico. Physical therapy is usually the thing you're told to do after medication, x-rays, or even surgery. But what if the best way to fix your pain is to start where you normally finish? The sooner you start with physical therapy, the sooner you can start changing everything. It all starts with no prescription needed at Athletico. Bobby, 3.5 to burn here. The Hawkeyes have allowed but one field goal to Nebraska in the last almost 6 minutes. And the Hawks are going to start parading to the foul line.
Yeah, starts right here. Jordan Bohannon with the 1-and-1 after the foul on Bryce McGowan's. And you knock these two down. Hawks will drop in a 1-2-2, take a little more time off the clock, but got to guard dribble penetration and the three-point line here for Nebraska.
Iowa 8 of 12 from the foul line, and Bohannon shoots the front end of the 1-and-1. On the way, good. Senior's got 6 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. It's a pretty good line.
Solid line from Jordan Bohannon.
And of course, that doesn't talk about his veteran leadership. First one, good. Second one, not good. Kissed off the glass and crawled off the front of the rim. Iowa is 9 for 14 from the foul line. So Nebraska down 9 with the ball. Verge gets inside, throws to the corner. Wild pass, almost got away. Mahan can feel it, misses that three. Keegan Murray with another big rebound. And now we have a...
lost a shoe.
Oh, no injury. Verge ran out of his shoe. Now, how can they stop the play when you lose a shoe when Iowa got the rebound?
They shouldn't.
What in the world?
I don't know. Player safety, let's call it, Dolph.
Well, the Hawks keep the basketball. That's the good news. As Keegan Murray just latched onto his 11th rebound.
To go along with 14 points, double-double.
Hawks in no hurry here, down to 3:08 to go. Iowa leading 76-67. Iowa has 15 seconds to shoot. Bohannon bounces high post left for Connor. A throw inside to Keegan and a foul called.
Foul number 2.
Just great strategy. Go to your stud, even though he's struggling offensively tonight, thanks to Nebraska's swarming defense around Keegan Murray. Get him the ball.
2 free throws coming for Keegan. That's the 10th team foul on Nebraska. No way Trey McGowan's can match up with Keegan Murray.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Iowa Hawkeye basketball. Keegan Murray misses the first, makes the second. 77-67, the Hawkeyes by 10, 2:50 to go in the game. Here's Bryce McGowan. Nebraska's going to be looking to score early in the clock. Backs the dribble out, drives inside, and a foul on Chris Murray. Oh, my goodness.
Brought Fran to his knee right down there.
2 free throws coming for Bryce McGowan's.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got that move down. He drives right into a stationary Chris Murray. Chris can't believe the call.
4 fouls.
4 fouls on Chris Murray and 2 free throws coming for Bryce McGowens. Free throws bouncing around and through. 77-68. Derek Walker returns for C.J. Wilcher in the Nebraska lineup. Bohannon, Connor McCaffery is in with Bohannon. Tony Perkins, second free throw, no good. Chris Murray with a rebound. So the usually reliable Bryce McGowens misses a free throw. He had a good second half shooting from the stripe, but he's obviously tired too. Here's Chris Murray driving inside with an emphatic squash. A big-time dunk for Chris Murray. He's still upset about that foul call.
Yeah, with those 4 fouls, yeah, he was mad, and everybody got out of his way with a sweet 2-hand dunk.
Verge hits the pop-up jumper right of the lane. Nebraska comes right down and score. And the Hawks lead again. Cut to 9, 79-70. Iowa with the lead and 2 minutes to go in regulation. Perkins hands off to Bohannon as the Hawks spread the floor. They're going to be looking inside for Keegan or Chris Murray again. 12 to shoot, 1:50 to play in the game. Iowa up 79-70. Here's Bohannon. Keegan Murray. Connor McCaffery to Bohannon. Shot fake, right side for Perkins. He drives in on Verge. Step back jumper is good. Tony Perkins on his game. Iowa by 11.
He turned Alonzo Verge Jr. around with that move. The crossover and the pull-up jumper. Tony Perkins, he's got 20.
Minute and a half to go. 20 points for Tony Perkins. He'll be our star of the game on this one. Verge. Step back. Nope. Couldn't get the 3 off. Bohannon's right there with him. And a pass deflected out of bounds to Nebraska. With 13 to shoot. 1:18 to play in the game. And the Hawkeyes up 81-70. Almost at their average of 84 points a game.
Yeah, just been a tough, grinded out second half. The Hawkeyes taken over and worn Nebraska out.
Walker takes the inbounds pass. Hands it to Verge. He's going to try and get to the rim. He's been the only consistent scorer here in the second half. Great pass and score by Derek Walker inside. But Nebraska used a lot of time to get to. 81-72, and timeout asked for by Fred Hoiberg. 81-72 Huskers. 81-72 Hawkeyes over the Huskers with 1:04 to go. Iowa basketball has been brought to you tonight by State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal. You can get personalized service from your local agent or use the State Farm mobile app when you're on the go. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hawks need to hold on for a minute 4 to secure win number 20 on the season and win number 10 in the Big Ten, and that's usually good enough to get you in the dance.
Yeah, the Hawkeyes have had an outstanding February, Gary, and that is now 6 out of 7. When close out the last minute 4 seconds here, out rebounding Nebraska 35-29. The Hawks have really taken good care of the basketball in the second half. Had 7 turnovers at halftime, just 2 in the second half.
Hawkeye basketball brought to you by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Wimmers meets. These two teams have battled like you would expect border rivals to battle. Connor McCaffery gets it into Jordan Bohannon. And the Hawks are going to hang on to the basketball or have Nebraska put them at the free throw line. Connor McCaffery, Tony Perkins, Jordan Bohannon, Chris Murray, and Keegan Murray. They're playing catch out along the timeline with 15 to shoot, 48 seconds to play in the game. Connor to Chris Murray along the sideline near the Iowa bench to Bohannon. 5 to shoot. Oh, Bohannon lost the ball. A steal by Nebraska. A run out and a layup. Good. 81-74 Iowa. Bohannon lost the dribble as he made a move to the basket. And the Hawkeyes lead is sliced to 7. Bohannon is fouled. And Trey McGowan's little extra push, shove and a push. Jordan Bohannon, now Fran McCaffery's running out onto the floor. And he's getting his guys away from the Huskers. We don't need any of that. The foul was called, and Bryce McGowan's, or Trey McGowan's, just gave Bohannon a shove in the chest.
Frustration.
And I get it, but 32.7 to go. 81-74 Iowa. So they're going to talk it over, and I'm sure they're going to go to the scorers table and check the video. Chance for us to tell you that all reviews are sponsored by Athletico Physical Therapy. 81-74 Iowa. Been a hard-fought game on both sides, Bobby. Iowa got the lead at the break, right at the buzzer at halftime, when Rebraca, who's worked hard all night long, got a putback for a score. Iowa led 36-35 after Nebraska had led by 7 in the first half. It took the Hawks a while to get their offensive feet underneath them. They had a nice run at the end of the first half. It's continued here in the second half. Much more solid offense.
Yeah, solid offense. Played tough. Tony Perkins, can't say enough good things about what Tony has done. Had 5 points in the first half. Come out in the second half. Started off with a 3, and he's got 20 points. 15 in the second half.
Technical foul on number 5, Bryce McCaffery.
I think I heard technical foul on.
Personal foul on Verge and a technical on Bryce McGowan. We got free throws coming.
Yeah, I mean, the technical foul is warranted. You can't just shove a guy on it, and that was a dead ball. So Bryce, was it on Bryce or
foul was on Verge, but the technical was on McGowan, Bryce McGowan.
On Bryce. Bohannon's free throw is good. So it was on the freshman. I thought it was on his older brother, Trey McGowan. Doesn't matter. Bohannon makes the first. He'll shoot the second. These are the foul shots. And he'll stay right planted on the free throw line now for the technical. Makes them both. 83-74. That's the common foul. Hawks up 9 with a half a minute to go. Now the technical. Good. Now, of course, the best news is Iowa gets the ball.
6-point opportunity, or maybe 7.
84-74.
Nothing like just give the game away in the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's
4 points right there.
And frustration across the season. It took the words right out of my mouth. Nebraska will be 1-16 in the conference after tonight. 7-21 overall, but Fred's going to be here next year, and you have to feel things will get better with Hoiberg and the changes he's going to make. So Bohannon puts Iowa up 11, and an immediate foul on Verge will send Chris Murray to the free throw line. 26.2 to go. Iowa leading 85-74. That's 4 fouls on Verge. Hawks will improve to 20-8. Will have won 6 out of their last 7 against quality competition. And they'll get to 10-7 in the Big Ten. Chris Murray misses the first free throw. Chris has had a big night with 12 points, 7 rebounds. The Murrays have 18 rebounds between them. Here's a layup with 19 seconds to go as the Hawks let him go. Now another foul on Verge, and he'll be done for the night. 17.2 to play. It's 86-76 Iowa. Hawks have made 15 of 22 from the free throw line, and Jordan Bohannon will be back there for 2 more. Jordan 5 out of 6, now 6 out of 7 from the foul line. 87-76. Hawkeyes back up 11. 10 lead changes. There was never a tie tonight. Back and forth we went. Both teams playing hard, and the Hawks were going to outlast the Huskers with 13 seconds to go, and Iowa up 12. Here's Nebraska's Wilcher driving inside, scores again on a layup with 6 seconds to go. 88-78. Now this could be interesting, the final 6 seconds. Nope, Freddie says get away. Iowa wins it 88-78. That's the final. Really a gutsy performance here by Iowa on the road tonight, Bobby.
It was. They took Nebraska's best shot, Gary. The first half, with all the news coming out of Nebraska here and, tough year for the Cornhuskers. And they came out and played tough on the Hawkeyes. But the Hawkeyes had that 1-point lead at halftime after the Rabracha basket came out and took it over in the second half.
That was a big play to end the half when things weren't going Iowa's way. Final score, 88-78, as the Hawks put 52 on the board in the second half. Stay with us for the U.S. Cellular postgame show. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you tonight by State Farm. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm is the real deal. You can get personalized service from your local agent or use the State Farm mobile app when you're on the go. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The Hawks and the Huskers, neighbors, got together tonight, and Iowa wins by 10. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
This has been the well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half on the Hawkeye Sports Network. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Ford. Brought to you by Ford. Inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. By the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Lennox and your local Lennox home comfort specialist. Made right here in Iowa since 1895. And by Iowa John Deere Dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer, IRC Beer, beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
Some companies are very standoffish or very afraid to get directly involved with the repair process. So we will physically take our phone, call the guy we know that can do it, and say, hey, I'm standing at this address. I need somebody to come over here and pull this limb out of this house. A lot of companies won't do that.
A West Bend claims representative on handling a claim.
And we bring that sense with us that we can fix it. That's the biggest thing we do for them.
West Bend, the worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Multi-platinum country superstar Sarah Evans is bringing her Copy That tour to the newly remodeled event center at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort on May 21st.
And I could not ask for more. You were born to fly. No place that far.
Tickets are on sale now at riversidecasinoandresort.com.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Alliant Energy, powering beyond. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, a luxury hotel and spa, 5 restaurants and more, just minutes south of Iowa City. Shields, right there with you. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Iowa Lottery, put a little play in your day with the Iowa Lottery. And by West Bend, the Silver Lining. Welcome to Postgame.
And a happy postgame it is, courtesy of U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. Thank you, U.S. Cellular. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Gary Dolphin and Bobby Hansen back with you from Lincoln, the Vault, Pinnacle Bank Arena, where Iowa holds on for an 88-78 win over the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Wasn't easy, Bobby, but we knew it wouldn't be. Nebraska embarrassed in Iowa City 98-75. A couple weeks back, the Hawks could have scored 110 or 12 in that game, but Fran called the dogs off late. here tonight. They took it to Iowa, especially in the first half, and then Iowa reversed that momentum by taking it to the rack against Nebraska in the second half.
And tightening up the defense too, Gary. Stopping some of those dribble drives. They got some at the end, but you were letting them drive in there, and they took over and dominated the glass. The points in the paint ended up even at 38 apiece when they had the 6 layups at the end of the game. But I thought a lot of stars tonight, and probably none brighter than Tony Perkins. 20 points, a career high, and he just played tough tonight and withstood every challenge that the Nebraska defenders put at him. Tony hit some big shots. Look at his line. He was 8 of 10 from the floor, scored 20 points, made both his 3-point field goals, had 5 rebounds, and did not turn the basketball over, had a block shot, played 26 minutes. So our star of the game, Tony Perkins.
And Tony not only is our star of the game, he's our hot Hawkeye, courtesy of the Lennox dealers of Iowa. A career-high 20 points for Tony Perkins, sophomore out of Indy. He was Indy tough tonight, 8 of 10 from the field. He had 2 threes, made his only 2 free throws, collared 5 rebounds, and threw a block shot in for good measure. But 8 of 10 shooting, 20 points, a new career high for Tony Perkins. And Lennox is only too happy to salute Tony Perkins. Our friends at Lennox include 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Des Moines, Don and Waltz in Manchester. Out in Sioux City, it's C.W. Suter & Son Incorporated. In Webster City, AHC Incorporated. And thanks to Kalen's Indoor Comfort out in Yankton, South Dakota. Lennox dealers heating up your home, keeping you comfortable this winter. Thanks to Kevin Roloff and all of our Lennox dealers for their long-standing partnership with the Hawkeyes. Tony Perkins are heating up the nets. Hot Hawkeye. Hawk fans, is your small business ready for a big promotion? To support and celebrate small businesses, United Healthcare and Hawkeye Athletics are teaming up for the spotlight on small business sweepstakes. Winners receive radio promotion, social media recognition, and more. To enter, visit HawkeyeSports.com/UHC. United Healthcare is a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. We'll talk to Tony Perkins, Fran McCaffery, and Fred Hoiberg all ahead on the U.S. Cellular Postgame Show. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
Champions share common traits: integrity, reliability, hard work, and innovation. Your Better Business Bureau knows championship companies. We conduct background checks and listen to consumers around Iowa and Illinois, so we know the true character of these companies. Let the BBB match you with a championship company when you're hiring a contractor, using a business, or need a service. The Better Business Bureau is an Iowa nonprofit serving our neighbors for over 80 years. BBB help and information is free, so find us at bbb.org/Iowa.
This is Gary Dolphin. Lennox has been building furnaces and air conditioners here in Iowa since 1895. And Lennox dealers have been selling and installing these high-efficiency Lennox products for just as long. When you call 72 Degrees Comfort Company in Ankeny and the Des Moines metro area, you know you're calling one of the best names in the indoor comfort business. Dave Lennox knows that when you turn to 72 degrees, your home will be exceptionally comfortable. For the best home comfort system you can buy, it's Lennox and 72 degrees. Lennox, 72 degrees, and the Hawkeyes. That's a winning combination. A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com.
Hawkeyes pull away in the second half and defeat Nebraska 88-78. Big Ten hoops here in Lincoln tonight. Iowa got down by 7 midway through the first half. Had a flurry of good defensive basketball at one end and got on a little bit of a run offensively in the latter stages of the first half. In fact, took the lead to the locker room on a basket in close by Philip Rebracha. And after all of the frustrations in the first 10 or 15 minutes of the game, the Hawks led 36-35 at the intermission. You knew with that Iowa depth it was going to pay off across 40 minutes, and it did, as the Hawkeyes put 52 points on the board in the second half, outscored Nebraska by 9 and win it by 10, 88-78. Iowa's biggest lead was 13 points. There were 10 lead changes, most of those in the first half. And then the Hawkeyes get to their 20th victory of the year by scoring well above their average of 84 a game, winning at 88-78. We're awaiting Tony Perkins. He is our star of the game. In the meantime, points in the paint. It was a dead draw at the end. Nebraska had the advantage in the first half, pounding the ball inside to Derek Walker. He got away from the Hawks early, but Iowa over time, despite being outsized, got things under control. Nebraska had a lot of paint scores in the first half, had a decided advantage at halftime. The Hawks roared back and true to form, pounded it inside to Rebracha, to Keegan, and to Chris Murray. Tony Perkins took it in deep. And in the end, it was a wash. 38 paint scores for each team. Our points in the paint are brought to you by Spahn and Rose. Why wait to repaint your home? If you're going to freshen it up or sell it, take a quick trip to your local Spahn and Rose. Pick up some new colors from the Valspar paint rack and start painting so you can enjoy your home now. How about this spring? For interior makeovers, only at Valspar Medallion Paint and Primer has color affinity for a one-coat color that lasts from Valspar Medallion Paint and Primer. For exteriors, it provides fast fade-resistant color, coverage, and true weather-tight toughness. Start here and finish with perfection at your local Spahn and Rose. For the game, Iowa 38 paint scores, Nebraska 38 in the lane. That's our points in the paint, courtesy of Spahn and Rose. Our post-game coverage is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Shop Hy-Vee and score big savings. Shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. Here comes our star of the game, Tony Perkins. He is our Grizzly Tough star of the game. Well, you had to be Grizzly Tough tonight, didn't you, huh? I mean, you knew after the lopsided win in Iowa City, these guys were going to try and do a little payback.
Yeah, the first thing that we talked about as a team was just because we blew them out last time, they're going to come harder. They at home, the fans, and they came out and played hard, but we stuck through it and pushed through the second half and finished out.
Life on the road in the Big Ten, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. After the Ohio State game, we came together. It's like we got to play the rest of the season like this. We got to play every game like we did against Ohio State and just continue so we can go deep in the tournament.
Well, you knew Nebraska had played Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, all tough inside 10-point games. It's a 1-15 team. You knew you were going to get their best shot tonight. First off, it's a border battle. Yeah. It's a rivalry. These two programs don't like each other, and, good for both. But you guys were the tougher team, especially in the second half. What changed? They got you down by 7. Rebracha made a big play at the end of the first period to get you up by 1. You seemed to take that momentum and go in the second half.
Yeah, while we was in the locker room, we all pulled each other, said they coming as hard as they can. It's their senior night. We rivals, and we beat them by a lot last time, so they're going to give us their best fight. And I came with them. I came to them and said we got to play. We just got to do defense first. Offense will come. Defense, rebounding, offensive rebounding. And the main thing we talked about was defense and offensive rebounding. That's what we did second half.
Tony, you look so much more confident with your jump shot. I mean, we know you can take it to the rim, but your wing shooting was spectacular.
Thank you. My shoulder got messed up again when we played Wisconsin last time. As you see, I had the little tape on my shoulder. But through then, just doing therapy and stretching it out every day and just working on it, felt better today.
Well, 8 of 10. I'd say it felt better. I love how you're a catch-and-shoot free thrower, too. You don't waste any time, do you? Is that always been the way you've popped them in from the foul line?
No, last year I took my time. Then I was like, I got to speed it up. Maybe I'll make more if I speed it up. Then once I sped it up and start hitting more, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stick with this. So that's what I'm doing now.
Indy tough, as they say. Speaking of tough, Bohannon clutch free throws there in the second half. You guys started to get to the foul line. That was important.
Yeah, we talked a lot about getting downhill, too. Like, once we came in, we were shooting a lot of perimeter shots, of course, but once we came in, like after free throws, we going to get a bonus. We got a bonus, so we just kept attacking the rim.
Nebraska guards, Verge in particular, but the young McGowan kid, he's tough. They're a tough guard.
Yeah, they're very tough. You know, they got the ball on the string. It's hard. They stand you up, get past. They pump fakes, shots, step backs, all type of stuff. So it was a hard guard, and all credit to them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's the Big Ten now. 20 wins overall, 10 in conference play. You guys now have won 6 of 7 against real quality competition. You've got to be pleased overall. But here come the Wildcats Monday night. They're going to be in a foul mood. They got beat at Penn State tonight after leading most of that game.
Well, I guess we just got to continue with our performance. Yeah.
Yeah, just same blueprint. I'll take it. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Tony Perkins, our Grizzly Tough Player of the Game, courtesy of Grizzly Coolers. Shop now for Iowa Hawkeye Grizzly Coolers and drinkware at local retailers and online at grizzlycoolers.com. Grizzly Coolers, bear tough for hunting, fishing, and camping, and built to last for a lifetime of tailgating. Thank you, Grizzly Coolers and Decorah, for your support of the Hawkeyes and our Grizzly Tough Player of the Game. Tony Perkins, 20 points, career high for Tony. Hawks had 4 in double figures. I beg your pardon, they had 6 in double figures, counting Chris Murray and Connor McCaffery, who had big games again tonight. That kind of balance is going to take you deep into the tournament as Iowa defeats Nebraska and sweeps the regular season series 88-78. Our U.S. Cellular postgame show resumes in a minute. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Energy is a smile lighting up the room. The anticipation of popcorn popping. The thrill you feel when your favorite movie starts playing. Energy is what powers all the little things in life. That's why Alliant Energy provides innovative energy solutions to power the moments that power you. It's what makes powering beyond your expectations so worthwhile. See all the ways we're doing just that at alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond.
After a cancer diagnosis, it's natural to want to start treatment right away. But first, get a second opinion from a team that specializes in your cancer. I'm Dr. George Weiner, Director of University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center. Before you start treatment, you deserve to be confident you have the right diagnosis and know every option available to you. So whether it's with us or somewhere else, get a second opinion. It can change your care and your life.
A good teammate has your back through thick and thin, no matter what. That's why we love working with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield, because when Wellmark's on your team, you can count on them to be there when you need them most. And when you have that kind of peace of mind, you're free to enjoy every moment life gives you, like cheering on our Iowa Hawkeyes to victory. No wonder more Hawkeye fans choose Wellmark for their health insurance. Learn more at wellmark.com.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
88-78, the Hawks outlast Nebraska tonight at the Vault, Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. Our postgame coverage is brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless with a nationwide network built from your town up. We're proud to be the official wireless provider of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Bobby Hansen is about ready to go with Fran McCaffery in the Hawkeye locker room. In the meantime, let's give you our Hy-Vee postgame stat recap. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. As I mentioned, 6 Hawkeyes in double figures. And when you get that kind of balance, when Tony Perkins does what he did, when Connor McCaffery drained 3 threes in the first half, Chris Murray came on in the second half. What great balance headed to postseason. The Hawkeyes get 20 from Tony Perkins on 8 of 10 shooting. Keegan Murray had a better second half, scoring 15. You talk about a marked man. They were banging into Keegan all night long, especially in that first half. They really roughed him up, and still he responded with a quiet 15 points and 11 rebounds, another double-double for number 15. His brother wasn't bad either, 12 points for Chris. Big second half for Chris Murray. and 7 rebounds. So the Murrays, who put up 49 points and 13 rebounds in Iowa City in the win over the Huskers a couple weeks back, come back with 32 points and 18 rebounds tonight. Nebraska's happy that the Murrays are leaving town. Don't know that they'll meet at the Big Ten tournament in Chicago or in Indianapolis, but if they do, so be it. Patrick McCaffery with another solid game. He had 10. Jordan Bohannon drained 7 of 8 free throws and had 12 points. As I mentioned, Chris Murray with 12. Connor McCaffery with 11. 6 points for Philip Rebracha. And 3 rebounds for Phillip. His big basket at the end of the half gave Iowa a real jolt of energy as they went to the locker room up 1 after trailing most of the first half, and then came out and put 52 on the board in the second half to win by 10. The Hawks shoot for the game 31 of 62. With 9 three-point goals in 22 attempts, Iowa made 17 of 24 free throws. Iowa out-rebounded the Huskers 35 to 29. For Nebraska, they made 29 of 56 from the field, 8 of 18 from distance, most of those in the first half, 12 of 15 from the foul line. Nebraska was led in scoring, by the way, 4 in double figures, led by the cat quick Alonzo Verge, the grad transfer from Arizona State. He had 18 points. 14 points for C.J. Wilcher off the bench. He hit 5 of 7 from the field, including a pair of threes. Derek Walker did most of his damage in the first half. He had 10 points, 5 of 6 field goals, mostly from around the rim. The Hawks got that straightened out in the second half. Walker was Nebraska's leading board man with 8. Lat Mayen had 8 points, 9 points for Trey McGowan's, the older brother of Bryce McGowan's, who had 13 points. Bryce McGowan's 6 of 8, 6 of his 13 points came from the foul line. He was 6 of 8 there, 3 of 8 from the field. So the freshman struggled with his shooting, but boy, is he a slick-looking player. Half a dozen points for Kobe Webster on a couple of three-point goals. He got both of those in the first half. Iowa wins it by a count of 88-78. The Hawkeyes shoot for the game 50%, right at 50%, 31 of 62. Nebraska 51.8%. So the shooting was pretty even, the percentages at least for the game. But the Hawkeyes had 5 more free throws and 1 more three-point goal, and that adds up to an 88-78 win. Turnovers, 10 for the Hawkeyes, just a couple above their average, but they had 7 at halftime, so they really did a better job in the second half of playing clean basketball. Nebraska likewise, with 10 turnovers. They played clean for most of the game. Nebraska, if you'll remember, had 15 turnovers in Iowa City that led to 24 Iowa scores, 24 points. Hawkeye bench outpointed Nebraska 25-20. Inside, the Hawkeyes got 19 second chance points to 5 for the Huskers, and that goes back to the rebounding, where Iowa had 6 more rebounds but 6 more offensive boards. Final score, the Hawks win at 88-78, and that is our Hy-Vee stat recap, courtesy of Hy-Vee. Score big savings and shop online at HyVeeDeals.com. We'll hear from Fran McCaffery next on the U.S. Cellular Postgame Show. This is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game and is a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military at Hawkeye games this season. Thank you to all the men and women, past and present, who have served our country and allow all of us to enjoy the freedom and liberty we enjoy today. American Equity's vision is to become the premier insurance company specializing in retirement savings and income products. To learn more about our company, please visit our website at american-equity.com.
When you build a network locally engineered for the home team, you know how important a strong connection is on game day. So you give every fan in town access to 5G at no extra charge. Now, when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Join the nationwide network built from your town up and stay connected to your home team with U.S. Cellular 5G. Switch today and get unlimited 5G data for only $30 a month with 4 lines. Terms apply. 5G not available everywhere. See uscellular.com for details.
What are you craving? The Wig and Pin in Ankeny, across from DMAC, is proud to offer dine-in and carry-out. Home of the famous Flying Tomato Pizza and Chicago-style deep dish, the Wig has all of your favorites, including thin crust pizza, appetizers, lots of sandwiches like the Turkey Club and Reuben, soups and salads you'll love, and a full bar. Call to order or just come on in for lunch and dinner. The Wig and Pin in Ankeny. What are you craving?
What's better than bread? More bread. Put more bread in your wallet when you make no car payments for the next 3 months by moving your car loan to Community Choice. Plus, we'll do our best to help you lower your monthly payment. You know what? We'll even go one better. We'll buy your car loan. Get $150 cash when you sell us your vehicle loan of $15,000 or more. It takes just 60 seconds to get started online. Go to unbankyyourbread.com. See website for details on subject credit approval and analysis.
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular postgame show where the Hawkeyes defeat Nebraska 88-78. Iowa had a 1-point lead at the half, and they would not give the lead up in the second half. Nebraska Hawks got up 5 early in the period. Nebraska was in the throes of in a streak of 3-point field goals. They kept cutting it back to 1 or 2. Iowa would shoot the lead back to 4, 5, or 6 points. And then it was 58-56 Hawkeyes after a C.J. Wilcher 3. Iowa up 5. Wilcher bangs a 3 at the 11:05 timeout. So the Hawks were up 2. They came out of the timeout. They went off on an 11-0 run. A 3-point basket by Chris Murray. Then Chris followed that up with back-to-back drives for 2. So 3, 4, 5, 7 straight points for Chris Murray. Then Tony Perkins drilled 2 free throws. It was a 9-0 run. Keegan Murray scored, got fouled, missed the free throw. There's your 11-0 run, and the Hawkeyes never were threatened seriously after that as Iowa started to get to the foul line. They win at 88-78. Let's hear from Coach McCaffery now. He's with our Bobby Hansen in the Hawkeye locker room, and he's sponsored by John Deere. John Deere, your John Deere dealers all across Iowa, including KC Nielsen, with locations in Humboldt, West Bend, Kanawha, Esterville, Algona, and Woolstock. Here's Bobby with Coach Fran.
Coach, first half was back and forth, had 10 lead changes in that. You got a big play at the end of the first half from Philip Rebracha, but you guys wore him out there in the second half. Your thoughts?
You know, they came out ready, Nebraska. They were very physical. I didn't think we played particularly well in the first half. So you go in at halftime up 1 and you're feeling pretty good. And it's like, you know, we didn't play well. But we got great play from Connor and Patrick in particular. They make 5 threes. They were mugging us. They were crowding Keegan. They were crowding J-Bo. So others had to step up and make threes. We make 6. J-Bo makes 1. Connor and Patrick make 5. So that was huge. Okay, so it starts there. Big time play at the end. Philip lays it in at the buzzer. Good start to the second half. They're a handful off the dribble. And that's pretty much all they do. They just go off the dribble. So you're trying not to foul. They draw some fouls. But they made some threes, too, in the second half. But, I mean, I was really impressed with Chris Murray. He didn't play well in the first half. He just did not. He was sideways. He wasn't locked in. One of the more dominant players in the game by the time it was over. 12 points, dunks, threes. You know, we ran a play out of a timeout. We're up 8. He blows it up to 11. That's just a huge play in the game from a confidence standpoint for us and not for them. So I'm really proud of him. I thought Philip, like you said, was tough. Keegan was really working. He was working. And a lot of stuff was rolling out on him. But coming down the stretch, big-time plays. Big-time plays.
And Coach, Tony Perkins was our star of the game. He had a career night, 20 points, but a little bit of a slow start, but he really got going. And 20 points, very impressive at Tony. Pull-up jumpers and threes.
Well, you know, he had 5 early, you know, and I wanted to go back to him, but that one lineup was clicking, so we stayed with it. Went back to Tony, and he just wouldn't let me take him out. You know, he goes 15 in the second half. He was on the glass. He was attacking the rim. It's the kind of team we have. You know, Joe T and Aaron didn't play as much tonight because Joe played a lot and J-Bo played a lot and Connor played a lot. But that's just the way it's going to be. Joe T and Aaron were really good when they were in there.
They were, and inside, just watching the stats early, it was 14-4 in favor of Nebraska. Everything was inside. You guys turned that around in the second half, and I thought overall it's a good team win, and your depth wore them out.
Our depth wore them out, and give credit to them. They competed, they fought, they didn't quit. But our guys, I think, really maintained our composure and executed, particularly in the second half, Bobby.
And, Coach, once again, you win the Battle of the Boards. Now 17-0 when you win that battle, out-rebounding Nebraska 35-29.
Absolutely crucial. I mean, you think about it. If they get a second shot, they're usually shooting a high percentage shot. Either it's a kick-out three that's open or it's a putback. If we rebound it, we go on a break. You know, and I think as the game wore on, they got a little bit tired. We were able to get more transition opportunities in the second half. And Tony was getting to the rim. Chris gets to the rim. Keegan gets to the rim. It was really good.
Coach, as I look back at my notes and review them a little bit, Patrick, a couple of turnovers early, and then he knocks down a couple threes, and then Connor, 3 in a row in the first half. And I think your whole team built confidence off that.
Absolutely crucial, Bobby. We had to be able to space the floor a little bit and give our guys a little bit more room. You know, they were pretty much selling out on Keegan and J-Bo. Like I said, they were mugging those two guys. And others had to step up, and those two guys did in a big way in the first half.
Coach, you've been through senior days, senior nights 100 times, and you knew the energy was going to be there at the beginning for Nebraska. Now the Hawkeyes come home against Northwestern, a 7 o'clock game, and senior nights say goodbye to some seniors. We need a full house on Monday night.
We do, Bobby. I mean, we got 4 straight senior nights. The last 3 road games we have is all senior nights for our opponent, and then ours on Monday. It's a special group. You know, you got Connor, you got J-Bo, you got Austin Ash. You know, we've got Luke Slavens, you know, Dickey. We got Jack Devlin. I don't know if BT, am I missing anybody? Okay. I mean, like, just special people, Bobby. You know, you look at numbers and so forth, but just winners. People that are committed to being great Hawks. And that's what we're celebrating.
Well, Coach, celebrate this one here tonight, back to work tomorrow, and then we'll catch up with you on Monday night.
Look forward to it, Bobby. Thank you.
Coach McCaffery with Bobby Hansen is sponsored by KC Nielsen, your premier John Deere dealer, with 11 locations in northern Iowa, offering parts, sales, and service on John Deere large ag equipment, lawn and garden, and commercial worksite products. KC Nielsen Limited has been family-owned and operated since 1946. Learn more at kcnielsen.com. The Hawkeyes win for the first time in Lincoln since 2015. Iowa now has won 4 straight in the series. And Fran McCaffery has his 8th 20-win season in the era at Iowa with tonight's 88-78 victory over Nebraska. The Hawkeyes notched their 20th win of the season. Again, the 8th time in the Fran McCaffery era, including its 4th straight. So 4 straight years of winning 20 games. That is hard to do at this level. And he talked about the great balance scoring that Iowa had and good enough defense, especially in that second half when the Hawks latched on to Nebraska, put 52 points on the board, out-rebounded the Huskers, and rolled to a victory 88-78 over Nebraska. Tony Perkins with that career-high 20 points. Leading the way. Iowa now has won 10 or more Big Ten games in 7 of the last 8 seasons. Impressive. Hawks win it tonight, 88-78. We'll hear from Fred Hoiberg. We'll replay some of the highlights of tonight's game, and we'll give you the Latham Seeds Charity Stripe recap next. This is Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly transformed Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center. Located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, walking distance to Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes volleyball team, as well as some great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency is the new home of Hawk Talk with Fran McCaffery this fall. Come find your place at Hyatt Regency, where we care for people so they can be their best.
At Mid-American Energy, being obsessively, relentlessly at your service means delivering reliable, affordable energy to you. And it also means marking underground utility lines before you break ground to keep you safe. Trimming trees to keep them away from electric lines so power is there when you need it. And it means working safely and quickly to power your home and business, no matter what the weather. Obsessively, relentlessly at your service. That's Mid-American Energy.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Hawkeye basketball.
Keep yourself and your loved ones healthy by getting your free COVID-19 vaccine. Plus, when you get a COVID-19 vaccine at your Hy-Vee pharmacy between February 1st and April 30th, you can get a 50-cent Hy-Vee Fuel Saver reward. Talk about savings. Schedule your COVID-19 vaccination appointment today at Hy-Vee.com/COVID vaccine. Some restrictions apply. See pharmacy for more details.
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular postgame show. Iowa beats Nebraska 88-78 on a night where All-American candidate Keegan Murray was a marked target, 15 points and 11 rebounds. He still responded with his 7th double-double of the season, and he got plenty of support. 5 other guys in double figures for Keegan Murray here tonight in Iowa. Wins its 20th game of the season, 10th win in Big Ten play. Let's relive some of the moments of tonight's Hawkeye victory, courtesy of Pioneer. The Pioneer breakthrough performance plays of the game. Patrick McCaffery, another solid night, got the Hawks off and running early. Strong rebound by Perkins. Tony's pedaling the other way. McCaffery pulls up, shoots a 3 in transition. Good. Patrick with 10 points, couple of threes, 4 of 9 shooting. The Hawks had the early lead. Nebraska rallied back with 4 straight points to go up 1, and then Jordan Bohannon gives Iowa the advantage back. Bohannon jump shot good, swished it through. Why Trey McGowan's backed off Jordan, I have no idea. Jordan said, thank you very much. Bohannon with 12 points, including 7 of 8 from the free throw line. The Hawks and the Huskers were punch-counterpunch for most of that first half. 10 lead changes on the night. There were no ties. Nebraska was up 17-16 and then 18-17 midway through the first half. Connor McCaffery hopped off the bench and paid immediate dividends. Connor McCaffery will try another 3. Good again. He hits his first, puts up the 3 fingers. Man, is he been hot. 10 minutes to go first half. The Hawks are back in front, 19-18. The Hawks were in the lead, but just for a brief moment. Nebraska then went on its most consistent run of the night with 7 consecutive points to go up 7 before Connor rallied the Hawks again. Connor McCaffery tries to match it and does. McCaffery 2 for 2. He's 2 for 2 the last 3 games.
Yeah, he's shooting it with confidence, Gary.
And the Hawks were on the train back. The Nebraska lead was 4 after that Connor Mack 3. He hit 3 consecutive threes in that first half. Brother Patrick was there to assist him as well. Hawks with the ball down 4, 3.5 to play. Patrick McCaffery for 3. Good. That tightens it up. Huskers 30, Hawkeyes 29. And that 1-point deficit became a 1-point lead as time expired in the first half. Here's Bohannon. Spin dribble move away from Verge. He's run into by Andre. Gets it inside to Rebraca. Shot up and good. Pearls over the front of the iron. And the halftime is here with Iowa in front, 36-35. What a play by Bohannon to find Rebraca. That was a big play. It gave Iowa a real jolt of energy and momentum going into the locker room at the break. And the Hawks would never give up the lead in the second half. Nebraska saw Iowa go up 5 and then 6 and then by 7 or 8. And yet the Huskers battled back and never let Iowa get out of its sights. But the Hawkeyes weren't about to give up the lead. Patrick McCaffery started a Hawkeye run with a layup. Shot blocked away by Keegan Murray. Saved from going out of bounds by McCaffery. Hawks are running the other way. McCaffery across midcourt. All the way in on Derek Walker. High off the glass and down through. Iowa led 45-40 3 minutes into the second half. By the way, you heard that block shot by Keegan Murray. The Hawks had 4 blocks on the night. After a stop, Bohannon followed up with his magic. Hawks have a new possession. J-Bo for 3. Good! Right in the kisser of Kobe Webster. Bohannon with his only 3 of the night kept Iowa in front by 4. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Then Tony Perkins went to work. Bohannon now to Connor McCaffery. He backs down his man. to Tony Perkins. He scores off the glass. Terrific feed by Connor McCaffery. Guarding Philip Rabracha, no good. Perkins with a clear out. Tony all the way. Lobs it up good. Left of the lane. Tony Perkins.
Back to back.
Getting better and better. Perkins would score 3 consecutive trips down the floor. He had a run of 6 straight points. Iowa went on an 8-2 run, and the Hawkeyes led by 58-51 after a Keegan Murray dunk with 11.5 minutes to play in the game. We get down toward the end. Nebraska trying to hang with the Hawks, but no, not on this night. Here's Chris Murray driving inside with an emphatic squash. A big-time dunk for Chris Murray. He's still upset about that foul call. Iowa went up 79-68, and that really ended the threat. With 2.5 minutes to go, the Hawks were up 11. They would start parading to the free throw line, and then, but Tony Perkins wasn't through either. Connor McCaffery to Bohannon. Shot fake, right side for Perkins. He drives in on Verge. Step back jumper is good. Tony Perkins on his game. Iowa by 11. The pancakes were delicious at Perkins tonight. Perkins' jumper made it 81-70 in favor of Iowa, and the Hawks go on to win it by 10, 88-78. Those are the breakthrough performance plays of the game, courtesy of Pioneer. When it comes to breakthrough performance and higher yields in your cornfields, choose the brand that's revolutionized how corn is developed. Choose Pioneer. Learn more at cornrevolution.com. And now our Latham Seeds charity stripe recap. How did the Hawks do at the foul line tonight? Iowa made 17 of 24, a little bit below their season average of 75%, but 71% is pretty good. 17 of 24 for the Hawkeyes. Nebraska attempted 15 free throws, making 12 for 80%. That's your charity stripe recap, courtesy of Latham High-Tech Seeds. Just like Coach McCaffery relies on diverse talents to put a winner on the court, he loves that depth. No seed company has more trait and genetic diversity than Latham High-Tech Seeds. Thank you, Latham Seeds, for supporting Hawkeye basketball and the American Cancer Society through the Hawkeye Charity Stripe promotion all season long. Iowa puts a season-high 6 players in double figures for the first time this year as the Hawks defeat Nebraska 88-70. Plenty of Hawkeye support in the stands here, too, tonight. We saw a lot of black and gold amongst the near sellout crowd at Pinnacle Bank Arena, like Chad Wilcox. He stopped by our table here when he was leaving the building and said, say hi to everybody in my hometown of Montezuma. That's what we're doing. And this is Hawkeye basketball from Learfield.
Even the best point guards need a plan before heading onto the court. What happens when your new game plan involves a new and promising career? IowaWorks.gov is where Iowans can create the playbook for a new future. With more than 80,000 quality job listings and career counseling resources, IowaWorks.gov can educate you about apprenticeships, training programs, and valuable ways to earn while you learn. Our coaches don't have clipboards, but they can get results. Visit IowaWorks.gov today.
The next time you visit Eastern Iowa, check out the official local business partners of the Iowa Hawkeyes, the hotel at Kirkwood Center, Klosterman Construction, the Jill Armstrong team with Skogman Realty, and Bachmeyer Carpet One, Floor and Home of the beautiful Guarantee. Bachmeyer Carpet One is proud to support the Hawkeyes. If you're looking to remodel, build a new home, or just redo a room, we are your flooring store. Outstanding design and sales staff with the knowledge to guide you in a friendly, stress-free atmosphere. Bachmeyer Carpet One. Come visit us.
Get your ice cold Bud Light Seltzer here. Even though you can't go to the game, doesn't mean the game can't be brought to you now here. Just go to budlight.com/delivery. That's budlight.com/delivery.
Give me 2 mangoes.
Coming at you. It's a little short. Ow. Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to walk them over to you.
Whenever there's a game to watch, there's a Bud Light there. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, and Bud Light Seltzer. IRC Beer in Texas, St. Louis, Missouri.
How do you become America's best-selling brand? Let's break it down. Innovative tech means smarter and safer driving. Intelligent all-wheel drive will keep you ready for anything. And built Ford tough trucks will always get the job done. Plus, come into your local Ford store today and get super low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers on Ford's full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs. That's Ford, and that's how you become America's best-selling brand. Sales claim based on calendar year sales.
The Hawkeyes hold off a charged-up Nebraska crowd and a charged up Nebraska basketball team on senior night and defeat the Huskers 88-78 to improve to 20-7 on the year and 10-7 in the Big Ten, with Northwestern coming up on Iowa's senior night Monday night at Carver Hawkeye Arena. We caught up with Coach Fred Hoiberg in the press conference room after the game, and Freddie gave us his thoughts.
Well, we went 0 for 4 in that stretch and had 3 turnovers. And, a couple of those I thought were good shots. CJ's 3 was right on line. Alonzo had a shot at the basket and then had a wide open 3 in the corner and just didn't convert it. And, offensive rebounds obviously were a huge factor in the second half, 19-5 on second chance points. I thought we'd had our 2 best rebounding games the previous 2. I thought we were solid in the first half, and then they, it's what they've done. They had 20 of them offensive rebounds against Ohio State, had double-digit against both Michigan and Michigan State. So they've been very good, very effective in creating second-chance opportunities. And, when you give them that many extra chances, they're going to sting you because of how high-powered their offense is, top 5 in the nation in that category. So, you got to find a way to finish off the possession. You can't turn it over. You can't give them extra bullets like we talked about the other day, to give them those opportunities. I thought first half, the energy was off the charts. I thought we went out and really guarded, held them to 43%. And, for the most part, had until about the last minute and a half, had a nice lead. Guys that we were okay with shooting, they stung us tonight. Perkins hadn't hit a 3 in a long time, and, he goes out there and looks like he's Ray Allen. So, it's Connor McCaffery goes 3 for 3. And, you have to devise a game plan. You can't take everything away. And, with Murray, the run that he's been on, having about a 30-point per game month, it was a lot designed to have those muck guys that get in the paint and, close late to the shooter. I thought we did a phenomenal job on Bohannon. He got some free throws obviously late, but, Trey was great on him. So, give those guys credit. Their guys stepped up and made big plays. And, Perkins goes for 20. And, obviously that was a difference.
Speak on Trev's announcement last night and just kind of what that means.
Yeah, listen, first and foremost, we absolutely love it here. I'm thankful to be the coach here. I want to be the coach here for a long time. Obviously, the season has not gone the way any of us expected or hoped, and it's very discouraging. It's been a very, very difficult year, as difficult a year as I've ever been through. And, to have the support of Trev, of our leadership, means the world to me. And, messages of support, Coach Osborne reaching out to me, those things mean the world to me. A lot of people that have sent me positive messages. And I know there's the other, and I get it. Believe me, I understand it. I know what this business is. It's a win-loss league, and we have not won in the 3 years we've been here. So we're going to do everything in our power to get this thing going, to turn it around, to hopefully give our fans something to cheer about and, be proud of. But, yeah, I'm the opportunity to continue on, and, we're hopefully going to get this thing rolling and win some games.
Restructured.
Freddie Hoiberg, good guy, class act, and hopefully he does get it going here at Nebraska. The Hawkeyes, though, showed their depth. He talked about that tonight. Tony Perkins jumps up and drains 20, and the Hawkeyes, with that depth, outlast the Huskers 88-78. Before we leave, a final look at the U.S. Bank scoreboard. Penn State rallied in the second half to beat Northwestern 67-60 in State College. The Hawkeye women, big win over Rutgers last night, will host Michigan for a share of the Big Ten Championship Sunday afternoon at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Congratulations to Lisa and the ladies. Baseball today, the Hawkeyes defeated Pepperdine 3-1. In softball, the Hawks split a doubleheader, beating North Florida 3-1, losing to Notre Dame 2-0. And the Iowa Gymnasts were defeated by Minnesota tonight up in the Twin Cities. That's our U.S. Bank scoreboard. And that'll wrap up our coverage from Lincoln. All good again tonight as the Hawkeyes get to win number 20 on the season, number 10 in the Big Ten. And it's on to Northwestern and senior night, Monday night at Carver Hawkeye Arena, 7 o'clock tip. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock with our pregame show. For Bobby Hansen, for our engineer-producer Corey Sheets, I'm Gary Dolphin. Go Hawks, thanks for joining us tonight. This has been Hawkeye Basketball from Learfield.
You've been listening to the U.S. Cellular Postgame Show, brought to you by U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Hawkeye basketball has been brought to you by Case IH. Get in the red zone with Case IH. Visit caseih.com/Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, the official grocer partner of Iowa Hawkeyes basketball. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Extreme, powered by Mediacom. It's the internet dreams are made of. Mid-American Energy. Save energy, save money. Visit midamericanenergy.com for energy-saving tips. And by U.S. Bank, helping individuals and businesses work toward their financial goals. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Also brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or buyfordnow.com. Governor's Traffic and Safety Bureau, by the Iowa Governor's Traffic Safety Bureau, who reminds you to click it or ticket day or night. Shields, right there with you. And by Authentic Brand. Look authentic, feel authentic, be authentic. Get your game day gear online at authentic-brand.com. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.